Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, G-Nate P.
This is Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
And your boy, Gray.
And your boy, Gray.
Your boy, Gray, formerly known as...
Is he ever formerly known?
He's been great since the day he came out.
Yep.
He never even have a nickname. His parents, they never call him Pookie.
Lil Webby.
Lil Webby.
You know, yeah, I know how Lil Webby retarded.
Nah.
So we had to get
ain't no correlation there.
Nah. What you guys been up to lately, man? It's been a long week for most of us, I think.
Has it been? Yeah. Somewhat. It seems like it's been a kind of short week.
This past weekend? I know I did something, bro. Oh, it's Father's Day weekend. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, that's what, because nobody remembers fathers.
Damn.
Nobody gives a fuck about fathers.
Juno,
Even the fathers themselves.
The fathers don't even remember Father's Day. That's how shitty. That's how shitty Father's Day is.
My Father's Day was pretty decent, dog. I went out. I was out in St. Pete's. It was pretty dope. Real nice downtown, dog. Probably the best beach city that I've seen in stateside. Period. You know, like if you have like a downtown, we got downtown Del Rey, downtown what's the name? Like when it comes like as far as the beach city, like down that little area, it's clean and modern. Everything, all this shit's all new. They got the pier. They got like multiple piers. The deck, that shit is crisp, dog. Everything looked like it was freshly built. There's a dope kids area like that. It was real nice. St. Pete's.
How much you spent on your Father's Day gift?
What do you
That was
mean?
your Father's Day gift?
What do you mean?
Because that trip, you paid for that.
What do you mean?
It's the Father's Day trip. You paid for the trip.
Exactly, yeah. You pay for your own gift.
I mean, it's not like you pay for your own gift. It's not
So what gifts did your wife or your kids get you? You got.
We went out for Father's Day. That's when we went out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You paid for that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And now you don't have nothing to show for it. At least you would have gave them some cash. They could have got you a tie or something.
Well, my kids didn't go with us, so it was me and the wife only. So that was pretty dope. We left the kids at home.
So the kids didn't get you nothing. They didn't even make you a card.
You know what's worse? The kids didn't even tell me Happy Father's Day.
Damn, kids don't give a fuck.
But if you're a father for the accolades, then don't be a father. Yeah, you already know.
I know you're not expecting it. You're not looking for it, but come on.
It'd be nice, but just expect.
You got all your friends on your group chat telling you Happy Father's Day, but your kids that live in the same house.
They usually do. I usually celebrate it with them, but this year we decided to just go me and the missus. So
don't feel bad. My kid didn't tell me Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, I figured it. I got the same kind of Juno. But I didn't mind it. The kids.
Kai just shit in his diaper for you.
Yeah, Kai just
like, here, take that.
But it was pretty lit. It was dope.
I don't think he pooped on Sunday.
He looked out for you that day. He's like, I'm holding down for you, Pops.
This is gonna be your gift right here. You ain't gotta change those diapers today.
Yeah,
a baby go a whole day without shitting?
Yeah,
it's rare.
Nigga, babies can go. It depends.
Kai's probably stopped. He's plugged up. You got to get my boy some. Some laxatives.
It depends on if they're breastfed, they poop a lot. But he wasn't breastfed as a baby that much, so it wasn't like a shitting every 2-3 hours type shit. But when they breastfed, that's what happened. But yeah, every day my dog will skip a day.
Real quick, since we're talking about babies, I have a coworker who says that he has a feeling that his 6-month-old might be lesbian.
The fuck?
Crazy, huh?
Why? Because he sucks on the mama's titties?
Because she sucks on the mama's titty at the same time she's reaching out and doing this.
No, they do shit like that. They do all sorts of weird shit when they're playing. Yeah, when they're kids, they're playing with the other breasts and all such shit.
That kid.
No, she's reaching down at the milk.
So is he serious or was he joking?
No, he's serious.
How old's the kid?
6 months.
That guy probably
he's dead serious.
Yeah.
Dead
that
serious.
guy probably shouldn't be a father.
Yeah.
If that's his thinking process, He might not. He might not
Yeah,
have
you
been
might
ready
be
to
right.
be a father, bro. That is wild.
Well, trying too hard, man.
Yeah. What about you, Greg? What you did this past weekend?
Shit, let me see. Absolutely nothing. Nah.
You
Nothing
mean
at
this
all.
past weekend? All
Nah.
right. So you're not y'all been so you were served in bring in Father's Day though. Y'all gotta celebrate on behalf of other fathers, stepfathers Day or something.
Yeah, I could have sent a
Nah.
nigga a gift card or something.
Yeah.
Ain't no stepfather for nobody, man.
Well, you got your
I went to Palm Beach on Saturday.
I'm a daddy. That's the
I seen my father-in-law. We went out to brunch with him. Then later on in the day, I seen my dad, went to his house, tried to take him out, but you know Haitians, they ain't trying to go out. He said, "No, I'm good. We just sat in the living room to chill, talked for a couple hours." That was pretty much it. It was my cousin's birthday on Saturday. Went to the house, all the kids was there. For some reason ended up in Palm Beach, and my brother and my sister from Georgia ended up in Palm Beach somehow too. And we all ended up in the same house, didn't even know we're all gonna be there. Started handing out doves to the kids. They love me.
oh yeah, you got doves, oh yeah.
You give kids money, they'll never forget you. My uncle passed away when I was younger. I don't remember much about him, except for that usually when I see him, he was giving me a fresh $5 bill and he was giving me a piece of gum every time I seen him.
So when you was getting that $5, that shit stretched way further than that 20 you giving out now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Joe Biden's economy.
Yeah,
it's not gonna work that.
And I'm giving it to my nieces, and they're like, I'm giving some of them 10s, I'm giving another one 20s, I'm giving 40s. There's 3 of them, so I give them declining. If I give the oldest one 50, then the middle one's gonna get 30, youngest she might get 10. All of them gonna go to the corner store, blow the money, except for the oldest one. She actually got some sense.
Buy some zebra and Christmas cakes.
Yeah, $10. I don't know how many zebra cakes you gonna give with $10. I don't know what those prices is like now.
No, okay, you don't. Back in the days, you could get
a single
2
pack
for $1. Nowadays, it's like I think that shit is something. 2 for $1.
Wow,
shit is crazy. Because even the 25-cent bag chips is at 59 cents now, bro.
When you go into the gas station and you look at a bag of chips, them shits be like $5. $4.20 something,
bag, right?
Even when you look at the big bag's not a big bag. You feel that shit is like a third of the way full. Big scams around here.
Yeah, it's fucked up, bro. Life is, like Nate said, under in Biden's administration.
Yeah, but that Biden economy, you got to do like the Republicans do. You just blame anyone who's in charge.
We're catching hell right now.
We can't even get a full bag of chips under this damn Biden administration.
Just crazy. Well, for me myself, I didn't do nothing for Father's Day. I did get at least a happy Father's Day from the wife. You know, the son he wasn't fucking with me like that. We ended up just doing like a seafood boil and shit like that. Just some normal shit. Ain't nothing spectacular going on Father's Day.
If anything spectacular happens, you have to make it spectacular. You have to get on the grill, start grilling, making shish kebabs.
Damn, you got to do it too.
All that shit.
Yeesh.
Yeah, that's the way.
That's generally how it is, though. If you're not planning it, ain't really shit gonna really move, though. You know what I'm saying? Or
it is what it is, great.
Because I took my father-in-law out, and he didn't really plan nothing. It was just the women made reservations. We ended up going there.
I mean, that's what should happen. Yeah. Like the kids and the wife or the girlfriend should do something. Yeah. He shouldn't have to do anything. Or
I guess it just depends on what you try to do. It depends, because if you're going out, because it's like when you go on vacation, are you the traveler type or are you the vacation type when you go out? You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between travel type and vacation type?
Vacation, I'm more of the rather just be at the resort, kick back, chilling, not doing anything. Vacation people want to be, traveler type want to go sightseeing, this, that, third. So I'll make a concession. If I'm going with the person, we'll go out, do stuff, and then probably go back to the resort. But there are some people, they go on vacation the whole trip, they're out doing stuff. There's this, going out to eat and going to see this and all that. I mean, then you come back all dead tired.
That's not vacationing to me.
That's not vacation to me. Exactly. I like that's some. But yeah, you come back after vacation.
Putting in work.
Yeah, and you come back after the vacation, you still tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm cool. Just so I'm more. We can just be at the crib, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I got edibles on deck, chilling. So you be rocking. Just
that's it.
Some drinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm good to go. But so that's how it is. But yeah, when you leave it up to me, so if it's up to me, you're like, what do you want to do? Like, we can just go out and eat, make it simple.
Chill by the pool.
Yeah. That's it's one of those things. You gotta make some concessions, but definitely gotta especially for guy stuff, you almost gotta be preemptive, or maybe if it's your day, just have it where
there's no guy stuff. There's no guy holidays other than Father's Day.
Can a Father's Day, do you have to spend a Father's Day with your family? Can a Father's Day be like a guy's group trip day? The fathers get together and have a Father's Day together. Can that be a thing?
I don't think that works like that.
We might be able to set a precedent, right?
I don't know if it works like that.
It don't work like that, Playboy.
Because I've been thinking like that. Can it work like that for birthdays as well, right?
It works like that for birthdays, but can your wife do the same thing on Mother's Day? Be like, Nate, I'm going on a girl's trip.
I mean, I'll assume.
You're gonna look at her crazy. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
On Mother's, so it's the Father's Day, Mother's Day, those are for the family, right? So your birthday, those are interchangeable.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I almost feel like Father's Day, since dads usually get the short end of the stick, that should be up for drafts where the dad gets to do what he wants that day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, there's no day like that.
Yeah.
I don't think. No, there's no day like that.
We could be starting something new.
You know what I think people are starting new? Well, I just thought about this, and we were just gonna pass right by this too. Juneteenth just passed this past weekend. And I was thinking they didn't give it off. They didn't give it to us off.
But
they
didn't give
I had
it
to
off
request
nor
it.
holiday pay.
Did you get it off?
No, and they didn't give us holiday pay for it.
What's the point of making something a national holiday if we're not going to observe it as a national holiday?
Systemic racism still exists.
Still, yeah, you're right. I still had to use my vacation day to take the day off.
I took an hour off.
You took an hour off?
Yep.
Just to recognize the day?
You're supposed to take 2/3 of the shift off.
Well, I ain't really do anything at work that day.
Yeah, that's your day. That's your free pass day. They know better. Don't even look at me crazy.
Don't even look my way.
Where I work at, there's only 3 black people in the whole building. And I'm thinking, while I was at home, I'm thinking to myself,
oh, they could have give you the day, yeah.
But I don't want. They're not gonna give it just to the black people.
But they would have been talking shit about y'all behind your back. They're like,
that's what I was getting to, Greg.
Told you, damn nigga.
That's what I was getting to. If all 3 of us are off,
swerve.
Yeah.
If all of us are off, these people out here, this is gonna be their new day.
They're gonna love that day.
That day is gonna be the nigga day. It's gonna be the day that they get the nigga pass.
What if
ain't no niggas at work?
What if on that day production goes on? They're like, "This is the best day ever." What if they look forward to that day?
It's gonna be like the purge.
Your mom's gonna take.
They just be waiting for this day. June 19th come around.
And the year after that.
June 19th come around. Nigga.
You seen all the crime that happened though after that?
Listen, that's what I wanted to go to one of these whole little June 19th celebrations, Juneteenth celebrations, but but then I was like, bruh, it's too much niggas.
What you mean? Afrobeats was a bunch of niggas, and you had a great time.
Yeah, but that's out of this country type of black people.
Oh, you were talking about going to like a venue for something, not somebody's like backyard.
Yeah, I'm talking about even someone's backyard. I was like, I don't know, bro.
No, backyard would have been cool. If you would have had an event at your house for Juneteenth and invited the same people you usually invite to events, it would have been a good time.
I don't know. It's Juneteenth. Niggas in the atmosphere, bro.
Niggas gonna nig.
Yeah, so I was like, then I turned on the news and every fucking Juneteenth celebration ended in gunfire.
Yep.
I was like, God damn, bro. It's like at least six I seen ended up in gunfire. I'm like, these niggas, you can't give these niggas nothing. So Juneteenth might be a dangerous holiday.
They should have never freed us, huh?
What do you think, Gray? They should have kept them niggas inbound.
I mean, Biden shouldn't have made it a national holiday. I don't think so. I mean, because like it's something that then everybody gets to celebrate it. Everybody gets
It's
to
not
use it.
even
That's what they're
that.
gonna
A
say.
lot of people are complaining about Juneteenth because of the whole. It seems like it's being co-opted by LGBTQ.
It is, yeah, exactly. They didn't take the month around it. It's including Father's Day. It's overshadowing Father's Day and Juneteenth and all that. Yeah.
Because
So
I
It's
see
one
hey,
day.
no,
It's
they
a
there's a
free
lot
hijacked
of
the
day.
shit. Yeah.
there's a lot of Juneteenth merch that's pride based. So it's like
Okay, okay.
rainbow colors,
Disrespectful,
pride,
man.
Juneteenth, and a lot of people are
Fucking
complaining about
disrespectful.
how it's being.
I haven't been seeing Juneteenth mixed with Pride. I've been seeing a lot of Pride stuff, and I've been seeing Juneteenth stuff. Usually, when I see Juneteenth stuff, it's like with the red and the blue and the green.
Like,
Yeah, just those colors. But I haven't really seen like a mix.
I've seen it. Do you know there's a Juneteenth flag?
yeah, the red and
Yeah.
blue.
That shit is like red, white, and blue type shit.
Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly.
Almost thought it was a Haitian flag.
That shit is crazy. I'm like,
No,
who
we
the
don't
fuck,
want those colors.
Who agreed to this flag? Who designed this flag? Like, if I see a Juneteenth flag, I'm expecting red, black, green, maybe yellow.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting a red, white, and blue flag. I'm like, shit looks crazy.
They're trying to, I don't know who they're trying to appease. Maybe some people might feel a certain kind of way, like feel like it's not their kind, like it's not, I don't know. I have no idea. Because I feel like July 4th of July, for me, I don't really celebrate that shit. When I see other black people celebrating, I'm like, what are you celebrating?
Yes, you say, nigga, your celebration was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You're celebrating the wrong day.
Yeah, so I doubt. I don't know. I doubt if we're gonna. I doubt. Do you think that it's gonna become a holiday where we all celebrate it as black folks?
As black folks, it has to start with the whole country first. It has to start with it being recognized through more companies and more businesses and schools and giving people the day off. That's when it'll be more acceptable.
Were the
And
banks
everybody will
closed?
be,
The banks were closed since it's a national holiday, right?
I don't know what was closed.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, bro. Juneteenth. I know they gave the white guy that's on the show with Gail King off that day.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah. He got it's like 4 people on the cast, 3 of them black. The only white guy got the day off.
That shit was
Yeah,
hilarious.
and Gail King brought that up exactly.
All right, what y'all want to do? Y'all want to jump into this? Sir, do y'all got a question of the week?
No,
I
though we're thinking of asking. Source said we already asked because I was going to ask. Is it something about Is there ever a long time to cut off family or?
Yeah,
But he said we asked that before.
Yeah,
That's what I don't remember. I didn't know if we did.
Yeah, we did.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
we did.
We did.
Yeah.
The question was, what would your kids have to do for you to cut them off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did. Yeah. No, you said family. I thought, like,
Same shit.
Yeah, same shit.
Same difference.
All right, let's jump straight into politics. You got the USA government, Pentagon accountant. I guess they had a little glitch in the matrix, and they sent an extra $6.2 billion to Ukraine in military aid. That's not I don't think it's an accident.
An accident.
I think they're just doing it
billion.
because they know they're gonna get backlash. They're trying to say some bullshit like that, as if they're gonna get it back.
Why even mention it anyway? Why do we wouldn't even if they didn't tell me that they were sending any money, I wouldn't have even known. Right?
I don't know.
What do you
why.
mean?
I'm saying like they're reporting that 6.2 extra was sent to Ukrainian aid. But if they didn't report it at all, if they didn't report any of this, we wouldn't know. We only know what they tell us, right? Why even mention it?
I mean, they got to tell us. It's not what we know.
Just to stick it to y'all, just to let y'all, make y'all feel bad. You're going through a hard time right now. Hey man, we just send them another couple 6.2 billion. What you gonna do about it? Out of your tax money. So it's good.
That's the thing. They probably had to say it because you already know there's gonna be a Republican that come out of the right field and be like, "You see this shit? So they can't try to hide it because all that shit has to be public record on spending.
Oh yeah, the ops. That's what it is. Ops gonna snitch.
Right. So what y'all thoughts on that mistake?
I doubt it's a mistake. I think whoever made that already just like decided to take a portion because hey man, Biden been sending like what a couple billion here and there every week.
But I think I think they revised it though. I think what happened is they first said there was a mistake where they said they oversent, but I think they rebudgeted and they found out they actually have more money for it. So they won't have to go back and ask next time since it's already allocated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where they gonna get their money back? No point. Yeah.
It's kind of like they estimated the amount and then they overestimated. It actually came up shorter than they needed. So now they have like another 2.6 billion, or whatever it is, billion for Ukraine that's already there. That was already approved. They didn't need as much as they thought they were going to need, but now they got it. So they don't have to go back and revote for it. You get it? Either way, it's money we could use ultimately, but like Julian said, yeah, why can't they make that mistake and send it to us, right?
Yeah. Bank of America will never slip up like that. As soon as I see a slip up like that, I'm withdrawing. I need to get all that out.
I'm withdrawing
the whole thing.
You ain't gonna be able to withdraw 6.2 billion, but
I could transfer it to my transfer
I'm
to
leave with something.
Yeah, I'm leaving with something.
You gonna leave with something though? That's true. You're definitely gonna withdraw. That's true.
Each bank, I'm gonna just drive around to the city. Each bank give me the max you can give me, and hopefully I'll get a good couple million out.
They're gonna see. They're gonna
That ain't no problem.
They're gonna cut your shit off before you can even make that withdraw. They're gonna be like, this nigga's usually getting this much from his little job. Where does 6.2 billion come from? We got to investigate this shit.
Investigate.
Yeah, let them know. I'm used to this.
That first cashier that I go to, when I tell her I need this much and I show them my ID, they got to give me what else can they do? I got my ID, I have my account number. What else can they do?
That's what you think. Y'all remember the black guy that tried to withdraw money from his account and they caught the police on him?
Wasn't that a rapper? Wasn't that?
Nah, that case was beautiful. He sued his job for discrimination. He went to the bank to cash a check. The bank wouldn't call the cops. He sued the bank for discrimination.
Nice.
The bank wrote him another check. After he got that settlement, went back and they called the cops again and got another lawsuit.
Nice.
3 fucking
you need
times.
To keep going.
He need to keep going back that same bank, dog.
That's how you do it. Profiting off racism. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. Because I don't know if you guys remember the case of the Starbucks employees.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah, the Starbucks boys when they got racial profile. Well, they weren't racial profile. What happened is the story got crazy. Apparently, they weren't buying anything. They're sitting at Starbucks, and I guess they weren't buying anything, and the manager asked them to leave, and they wouldn't leave. And I guess another manager, someone else, called the police, and that's when the police came. And that's when that whole thing happened. They got arrested, and they ended up deciding not to sue. But one of the managers got arrested for that. One of the managers got fired for that. So she sued and got like 25 million or 13 million, whatever it is, from Starbucks. Meanwhile, the niggas that got arrested, they took the high road and didn't take no settlement. But that
high
manager,
road.
Yeah, that manager said that's what you got to do. You got to fight. You got to fight racism. That manager said she said she got fired because she was white, and they had to sue, and she got her check.
Shit is crazy.
I respect it.
I know
y'all niggas taking the high road.
I know the niggas feel like some dummies, bro.
Yeah, that manager's like, couldn't be me.
No, I think they did receive a settlement. I think like what they did, they say they wanted to make a donation or some shit like that. They didn't want the money. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You're on time. Like, but a lot of us fuck up a lot, fuck up a bag.
All right, but y'all, let's jump into hip hop.
Hip hop.
All right, what we got in hip hop, fellas?
Y'all want to go to the first one? Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Strip Mall Plaza undergoing renovation. That's where he got shot at the strip mall.
Yeah. The one that he owned. Yep.
So who's renovating it? The plaza owner or?
Well, he's the owner. So I think like his brother, Black Sam.
He owns the whole plaza?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the whole thing. Because for a while people thought it was just closed because they had like they had it fenced out, blocked out after his death, and also like it was vandalized.
It's been a long time.
Like
It's been a long time since Nipsey died.
yeah, it's been
How
vandalized
long
after
that's
people in
going
the
on?
area.
Was that going on 4 or 5 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I've seen things on that. I know they're doing the same. So the different members of that group have different parts of that, like that strip. That strip down there that they own. It's crazy though. Still we still haven't heard no other artists that came out of that label or anything. That I feel like they dropped the bag on that one.
All they had was Nipsey Hussle though. What other artists they
Nah,
had?
I'm not sure. And I think they had a lot.
All Money In has a whole label. There's different artists in there.
I'm saying though, but actually good ones.
Yeah, they
It's
have
like
decent. Yeah, they have
it's
decent
like
artists in there.
it's like when you wonder how come nobody from Grand Hustle blew except for Tip, because he was
Even they had more. They had Young Dro. They had
Yeah.
I never Country Kane was not, but they had a couple other. But
Easy.
who?
yeah,
What was it? Iggy, is it?
yeah. Iggy Azalea did
Iggy.
Iggy did come from Ghana, so that's another. Yeah, so but it is hard to get more than one artist out of one thing. But after Nipsey passed, you would think I would have thought immediately that you know, so you got to hop on and get another artist to come out. But you know, taking that long is crazy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Nipsey. Next to you.
All right, next we got Houston rapper Big Pokey dies after collapsing on stage.
Speaking of rappers,
you guys see this video?
Did you guys see the video? That shit was floating around on Twitter, bro.
Did he just collapse fall right then and there? What happened?
Did you see the video?
I didn't.
I didn't see it.
He's like doing his MC part, just talking to the crowd, and then he takes a few steps to another area, and he does like a sigh, like a, you know how if your head hurt and you go like, He did that, and that nigga just collapsed. And you just literally watched the nigga die right there.
Like flat on his back, or did he like just drop down?
No, that nigga fell backwards, bro. So it was like a big thump. You gotta watch the video, bro.
Let me see. I'm watching it right now.
Maybe maybe he was on something, man.
So we don't know if it was like drugs or if it was just bad health or what. He was young. He wasn't an old guy. He wasn't.
I doubt if we hear about it, it's not like he wasn't like a super popular rapper or what's name, but I guess in Houston he's considered a legend, but it's not like something the media is gonna pick up and go do a lot of investigating on or anything like that. He just passes away. But that video was crazy, bro. Shit like this we shouldn't be seeing on fucking social media, bro. Social media is the devil, bro.
I don't believe in not seeing stuff. I think we should see it all.
There's no reason we're watching people die from like.
Yeah, it's part of life.
I get. Yeah.
Oh shit! I just seen it right now.
Yeah.
Well, you said send me the
watching
link.
people die is not part of life, bro.
It is.
It's
only
like
only in America when we shelter it, we don't see it, so we act or we're sensitized to it. But that's the real life. We should be that we don't know what death is like. We just that's why we're so fascinated about it in movies and Hollywood like to pretend, but we don't really know the volume of it or how really it is. How you know what I'm saying it's part of life.
They show when black people dies. No.
Yeah, and we only see trauma of it. Yeah, which is crazy, but it's wild.
Yeah, so that was a crazy ass video. I was like, I understand what that shit was doing on social.
Yeah,
that sigh sounds like life leaving your body.
Yeah, bro.
He used to be bigger than that. He slimmed down too.
Mm-hmm.
He just collapsed. Yeah, this shit's crazy.
He was on his health shit.
Flat on his back. Yeah, y'all niggas need to go to the doctor. Y'all out here eating all types of crazy shit, eating rice every day. Look at Nate. Chewing. What time is it right now?
I'm chewing ice. As you can see, ice water. I'm chewing some ice, bro. What's the problem? Can't we do that?
I just need y'all niggas to live for a long time. Y'all go take care of yourselves.
Yeah, the doctor and the gym, Nate. That's where
I really see why
majority of the time.
But I really see why black people are at risk though, like, cause like I be looking at people's cart there and they be going in on snacks, like deeply.
Nigga, stop looking inside my cart and shit.
Even fast
Keep
food.
your
and
eyes
shit,
in your
yeah.
own cart.
Even fast food and shit, some of us we eat that shit damn near every day. Yeah, that shit bad for you.
The unhealthy stuff is the cheap stuff. It's the easy stuff.
That's true. That's what it is.
When
And
it's late at
that's what's
night,
killing people. Yeah.
late at night right now, if I wanted to go get some food, there wouldn't be no options but fast food. Burgers, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell.
I guess you could probably try to make the best decision at a fast food spot, but your options are very limited.
You ain't going to fast food for no
Salad.
though. Yeah.
Even the salad is fucking unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they load that shit up a bunch of extra shit. Yeah.
So,
Now they got, protein in it and the extra sauce, all that.
all right, what else we got in hip hop?
Where we
Good
at?
news to the podcast. So we did recommend Trill Burgers last week. So he decided to go down and show Bumby love
Pause.
at his spot.
All because of your recommendation.
Yep, all because of it. He listens. So give back some shout out. That's all we ask.
Yeah. Drake, hit us with an @ That ain't nothing. @ that's absurd pod.
Yeah, Drake got that was what I used to do. I used to connect.
Yeah, but that's it for that.
What else we have? I feel like there's something else in there, right?
We were just speaking on Father's Day, and we kind of missed over your boy Russell Simmons.
Oh yeah, should have added all
this
in there.
past weekend. His ex-wife, what's her name?
Kamora Lee Simmons. Yeah.
Kamara and his daughter, I think her name's like Ioki or some shit like that. Some
Yoshi.
real Asian name. They decided to come and put Russell Simmons on blast this weekend about him being, I guess now he's a deadbeat and he doesn't do nothing for the family.
Since
all
when?
types of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Has this always been a thing?
No.
Or is this just new news to us?
It's new news to the public because they wasn't slandering him like that a couple years ago or a few years ago, or when shit was still good, when she was still married to him and shit like that. But I think what happened, this is just my theory. What happened was when they divorced, they had an agreement that none of them would have other kids with other people.
And did that happen?
And she ended up getting remarried and having a baby.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure that's probably when some of the money that Russell was giving them got cut back. But the kids are grown now, so Russell ain't giving shit.
And she got a whole husband out here.
That husband's divorced too.
Oh.
So, but I think that was one of their agreements when they got divorced, is that they weren't supposed to have kids, no more other kids with other people. So if she wanted another kid, she had to come get some of that Russell. What's the term? What's an inappropriate term for sperm?
Semen, nut,
I
Yes.
guess man juice, right?
hot yogurt.
Yeah. So she would have to get pregnant by him, and is I guess it's been pretty bad. I guess I don't see. They're saying he's broke and shit like that, but what is fucking broke? Me not giving you money don't mean I'm broke.
When you expect to get this certain amount of money and you're not getting it no more, you want to start calling niggas broke so you can start getting that money back.
Yeah, so the daughter,
it's a shaming tactic.
You want to shame them into giving you the money.
the daughter
Well,
was
two
on there.
things happened with them is the fact that she wasn't supposed to get married again to get part of the alimony, whatever it was, and she did. She married the other dude, the Hollywood dude, the actor. He played in Guardians of the Galaxy, the African guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, she broke up him. And they got she has a kid for him, and then after that, when they divorced, she got together with a billionaire. And what happened is Russell you already know Russell's already on the run for his rape shit. You know, Russell. And then he sold some of his company. He gave her a little bit of money to invest for him. And he had the money in Cialis, that energy drink company. And she gonna go Celsius. Yeah, my bad. Cialis. What is Cialis? Cialis is some.
That's erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what it is.
You getting your brands crossed.
Yeah. So Celsius. And what happened is she sold his share without him knowing. Or her billionaire dude or whatever dude, and the billionaire dude embezzled the money. He's in jail right now, mind you. So like $39 million of like she's saying stole. She was like, that money belongs to her, but they froze all his accounts. And it was like, nah, they should have stolen. He bucked a bunch of people. So she ain't got the money. Russell ain't got the money. But Russell's been saying, I'm fucking broke. She took everything. I saw what I was saying. But ultimately, yeah, the whole thing that happened is because, the kids try to air him out on Father's Day. The daughter gonna go give the mom gonna go tell the mom happy Father's Day.
The disrespect, bro.
It's very disrespectful.
All days. Why? Why purposely do this on all days?
I mean, that's the specific reason. Yeah, on that day, it's not Mother's Day. Why are you gonna give the mom But she said apparently, I guess the last semester of school, I guess the dad stopped funding it. He didn't tell him anything. He just stopped funding it. And she said there's no biggie. She pulling up the bill, and it was just going back and forth, and it kept going more and more online. I guess Russell's trying to lie, and they kept airing him out, and they're showing how they're saying how he's kind of like, they'll try to ask him for like send Uber money. He doesn't send him. Now, mind you, his kids are fucking grown. These are college kids. Complaining they ain't got the fun. These are kids that we know watching them growing up. They send them to boarding school and all that stuff. So the minute he can't cover for college, automatically now mom gets
it's
father.
It's not even that he can't cover for college. It's just the allowance type money that he stopped sending.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they're still going to school. They're not
20-plus-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was graduating, I think, this year, and this is the year that the money stopped coming in, or this semester that money stopped coming in, and now they're all crying on the fucking internet.
She need to get herself a little job at Starbucks or something, part-time.
No, these are motherfuckers who grew up in the industry, man. Like, they got connections, they got a bit of fame. Just the name alone, you know what I'm saying? They could actually just meet up and do anything with anybody, really. But
that name still hold weight.
Yeah,
even when he's not here.
Yes,
Russell.
Yeah.
Yes,
I doubt
absolutely
not anymore after all these.
It does.
He ain't got no type of power in the industry. People know he's running away from something.
You're thinking about rapper name as we know what's pop, but like
I'm talking about
business.
Russell Simmons.
Yes, business behind the scene. Yeah,
no, not right now.
The man was what? He was an exec. Yeah,
he
owned a lot of businesses. Yeah,
but new
Russell don't carry no weight anymore. Though. Russell's a rapist.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
Greg
don't understand.
Yeah, Greg. Russell is toxic out here.
You can't use Russell's name to get anything nowadays, bro.
That's a way of getting fired.
That's like R. Kelly's son saying, "Hey, come on, man. You know who I am."
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
R. Kelly name still holds weight, so
I don't know where R. Kelly's name holding weight at. His family getting into shit because of his last name.
Nah,
they don't know how to use it. They don't know how to use their fame. That's what
R.
it is.
Kelly. What are you talking about?
Sure, they're stupid. He still got fans out here. He still got people who want to bail him out. Sure, he's got people defending him.
Okay, great.
I don't know who's defending R. Kelly, or I know who's defending R. Kelly, I should say, but who's backing him up with actual money?
Nobody.
Didn't he get bailed out?
By who? That nigga's in jail, bro.
Yeah, he's in jail right now, but at one point he did get bailed out. One woman actually had bailed him out.
She was one of his concubines.
Fan.
One of his sex slaves.
Yeah. She had no choice.
He got a few of them.
Yeah, but and it was Juneteenth weekend. Like the Asians are attacking this old man, this 65-year-old man. You got these young Asians attacking my dog.
Yep,
shit look crazy.
These young Asians.
His own kids.
It just look crazy, bro.
It
look crazy for his ex-wife to be bashing him on June 19th and Father's Day.
Yep,
like that nigga didn't put hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars in your bank account.
For years, even after y'all separated.
Exactly. You was able to get a good $39 million off of this guy without being separated. Like, bitch, you need to get a job. Does she has a job? She not working?
She ended up dope though. You know, when they broke up, remember they had baby fat. So at the end, remember he had Fat Farm. At the end, her brand became even bigger than his. Yep. Baby fat became bigger than Fat Farm. You know,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
Her shit ended up becoming richer, but you know, all that shit dwindles out. Yeah, all that shit dwindles out. She ended up selling her things. You talking about this is a big money family. So this is constantly spending and making and spending and making. They probably thought this shit. You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, this is definitely a money issue because when the money train was running, everything was gravy. There was no complaints. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what the allegation was against Russell. Even she was defending him. The kids were defending him.
Because the money was coming in.
As soon as the money's dry, oh, he's been horrible. I've been going through this for years. The kids are saying, like, this is what happened. Like, it's like, as soon as that money train slow up, everybody got an issue.
I seen the video. She's trying to insinuate that he be sleeping with men.
What's worse is Kimura posted a video of him yelling, but muted it. I'm like, why you muted it? He said, you're reading his lips.
The daughter, right?
Yeah, they muted it. And I was like, why? We need that shit on mute, but you got to read his lips. He's like, she took everything. That bitch stole money. That bitch. And I was like, yeah, that's what you had on mute so we could find out yours. She don't want to throw the mom under the bus.
She just want to show that he was on FaceTime and rage at her, saying he was screaming at her and what's the name?
Yeah, but it's for good reason.
The fact that it was muted, the fact that it was muted, everybody knows she was on some bullshit.
Exactly.
Because I wanted to hear what he was saying. I was like, you out here fucking all these niggas, taking all my money, all this shit, but they had that shit muted. Ungrateful little bitch. But of course it wasn't directed towards the daughter, because if it was, she would have unmute that shit and let the world hear him cuss her out. But she know what was going on. They was talking about how her fucking mom fucked up the money and fucked up the agreement, and now she broke, calling him broke.
That's what's right. Yeah, ain't that the nerve? That's the nerve, dog.
You never hear rich people calling rich people broke. Or
yeah, that's true.
No, rich people calling poor people broke.
Yeah, that's true.
And vice versa, right? So somebody has to be broke, bro.
That shit is thrown, dog. I mean, but either way, I feel like, Russ, I like to say, you say even your kids sometimes, like Nito said, you say kids sometimes are a bad investment. Like, can you imagine? Even Russell just laying low in Bali, and now his name's all in the news cycle because his daughter want to shout out the mom on Father's Day. Sometimes, like even at his old age, he can go drop some new kids. I'll say, fuck them kids. I'll go and have some new ones. I'll disinherit them.
And a daughter at that. Daughter's supposed to have her daddy's back forever. The term goes daddy. The term goes daddy's girl and mama's boy. And
yeah, but they go through phases. When the person leaves out the house, first they lash out at the person that's taking care of them. Then they lash out at the person that's not there. Then as they get older, they'll probably say they'll fold. But if air my dog out, I'm saying that these. I remember Duval. Even though Duval posted online, he's like, remember we used to make fun of white folks by having these spoiled rich white kids. Now look at us. Because now this is now you finally getting second generation of black wealth. They just as spoiled as these rich white kids, acting out, airing people online. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, but prayers go out to Russell, my dog. All this shit started from that bitch Amanda Seales, bro.
No, not really. This came from the documentary. And Amanda Seales had already said what happened. So she was like, remember what I was talking about? And she brought back up, she said, this is what I was talking about. She didn't mention who it was back then. She just said an executive told me, how we fuck was that? Russell was thrilled, bro. I don't know if you watched that documentary. When I seen that documentary, I was like, I don't know if they said he did shit. I was like, that nigga did that shit.
It was a rich old
Whatever
man,
they said
bro.
That nigga do, he did that shit.
He was doing that shit early in the 80s. It wasn't like he was old. He did it early and he changed his ways after turning to this new Buddhist. Russell about Buddhist shit, yeah. So these were all allegations from this in the 80s, back when he used to be on coke. That motherfucker was outside, bro.
Yeah. That was the thing back then, though. Like that's all. Like
it was never a thing to rape people.
It was
not rape. He didn't.
This was rape. This is what he was getting. Great.
What you accusing me? See, like there you go. He threw the accusation.
It was never a thing.
Great. This is not
accusations.
Great. This is not a Bill Cosby
False
thing.
accusations.
Great. This is not a Bill Cosby
accusations,
thing.
Man.
This is not a Bill Cosby thing. This is not a you fall asleep, I sleep up. These are strong arm, multiple women, bro. These are women that were wildly successful.
Like usual, like every time this happens, like
he said like usual.
Great. These were people that were great. These were people that were wildly successful in the industry. And even
right now with Zion, you got multiple women that just coming out.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Great. Listen to what I'm telling you. These were people that were super successful. Listen to what I'm telling you. Instead of just defending blindly, these people are wildly successful in the industry. Women from all walks of life, different kinds of
gonna flock at them.
Small. Listen to what I'm telling you.
They're gonna flock at
them.
Can we let Nate finish?
They were in the industry. People that were A&R, signing people like Alicia Keys, dissing people. People like that don't just hop out the industry. You sign big artists and they just left. Usually you sign a big artist, you can ride that shit for 10, 20 years. People that signed Alicia Keys, I'm talking about big, they signed them, got them all. That they did happen. They signed them, and the people that signed them dropped out the industry. These same people, they said the reason is because Russell raped them, and when they brought it up, he deaded their career. Multiple people. I'm talking multiple artists and multiple people. I'm telling you, these are people that are like, damn, this shit's crazy. It's like someone signing Drake, and you talking about they don't work in the industry anymore. Like, where the fuck would you go if you signed Drake? These were women. One woman came from. Bro, I'm talking about Alicia Keys. What the hell are you talking about? This is an A-lister. This is a big star. Yeah, these are people that were coming. One lady, her parents was like a politician in Washington. She didn't even have to be in the industry. This is just through her connects. She became like an A&R signing big people, Talib Kweli, shit like that. When she got raped by Russell, she dropped out, went right back into politics. She didn't even have to be in it. She's still a successful politician now. You know
so Nate, it wasn't sexual assault type shit. It was like actual.
It was rape,
physical.
Multiple women, bro. This shit was crazy. Watch the documentary. This is not R. Kelly shit.
I remember this from the documentary.
If you see the documentary, I like, bro. If it wasn't so many random women, I'm talking about studio engineers, A&Rs, different people from different walks of life that aren't even connected. And then you had other niggas there like that were engineers, that were producers in the studio. They're like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, this is my girl. Some guy said, I won't there, but like, this girl here, I will vouch for this girl. He's like, I don't know these other niggas. They're like, these are niggas that you already know. You already know how the industry is. You won't throw somebody on the bus in the hopes that you won't get blackballed. Yeah, that's why you never heard
the bus. Everybody hop on it. Yeah,
it ain't no that don't happen. You don't see no guys blaming R. Kelly. You never saw no guys coming out and saying, I seen R. Kelly do that. There's no rappers, no engineers. What guys you seen that throw R. Kelly on the bus? All the niggas say, let me shot. Man, you had niggas saying, nah, this girl right here, I don't know about her, but this girl, she says it, that shit happened. These motherfuckers are co-signing these girls, bro. And then you saying that as if Russell didn't hurry up and sell his shit and just move out the country. Russell dipped the fuck out. He sold everything and dipped out.
He's running from something.
He dipped out. Yeah, so that come on, man. He ain't stepped back to the U.S. since.
I didn't know it was like hold them down type grapes.
Yeah, bro. Forceful shit. I'm like, man. And like I said, and the reason why a lot of people didn't believe it was crazy because, like he said, he did change his life around. He was coke fueled back then, but they said back then that's the type of shit the man. He used to be on coke. Man, used to be having the shit. Your boy, he changed his life around. But I don't know whether there's smoke or fire. Your boy's looking crazy. And there was young girls, and even when he met his wife Kamora back then, she was in high school. I think like 15 or 16, something like that. And he was already executive at what's the name. So he had, you know what I'm saying? So even that would be like statutory. This shit don't look right.
Nate
what? go ahead. I don't like even saying, you're going to have to cut off with this live, bro. I don't like you. You have to cut it. This is a running joke you got going on. This running joke. He likes to go.
Now, I'll take whatever you said about Russell. Okay. I'll take that.
Listen, we're gonna have to do this running joke
and let you cook. But once he said he found his girlfriend in high school, I'm like, Nate,
we're gonna have to stop this running joke you got going on. But either way, yeah. So it don't look good for Russell, dog. And like I said, his family was defending him and had no issues up until now. The money ran out. Now she's out here saying all this stuff. Like they're saying, like this man used to have all sorts of crazy parties, dog, back in the day. So I don't know. It just ain't looking good for the kid.
Yeah, the family's on some bullshit because all of a sudden he's an abuser, he's this, he's that, because man's all in balling, you saying this guy is abusive.
Yeah.
And how long has it been since he left? Yeah.
But whatever it is, bro, pray for Russell. Not for that other shit that he was doing. I'm talking about this Father Day shit, not the shit Nate was talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, either way, it ain't looking good for Russell.
That nigga definitely never coming back to fucking America.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
American insurance.
where's he at right now? He was like he's in Dubai right now, right? Or something like that. Saudi Arabia.
I thought it was
Dubai?
Bali.
Bali?
Ain't that where he at? Bali?
What's
Nate?
the cost of what's the
Yeah,
cost of
Bali.
living?
Yep. I
What's the
mean,
cost
like,
of living?
he's gonna be up regardless.
Much less than here. Shoot. Yeah.
I'm saying the way they talking about like they're about to run low on money. Like he might have to move to Mississippi to survive.
His USA money is
Mississippi
low.
will be more expensive.
His Bali
Mississippi
money
more
still...
expensive than Bali?
Of course. The whole US would be more expensive than Bali. Yeah.
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 It's in India, yeah.
Oh, I don't know shit. I assume it's one of those like Dubai type places where everything is just expensive.
No. It is a vacation spot, but it's not, so much like what you call that. It's not in comparison to Dubai.
So is it third world? He just found him a nice spot in a poor country.
I wouldn't say poor, more like development.
All right, what else we got hip hop off of this grape talk?
No, we talk that grape talk.
Yeah. Okay, what else we have? Let me go back on the list. That was also the Gunna album. That shit took the world by storm. I seen that. As much as people thought it was, I mean, it should be coming at number 2 this week. Everyone online saying this shit is fire. There's different jokes saying, man, this Gunna album is so fire. I might wear a wire this weekend. motherfuckers are doing different lines. People saying, oh, this is gonna go hard. We don't care. Some people doing memes. I like it. The culture's back. All that shit people talking. I like it. He put out some fire music. Let it speak for itself.
You listen to any of his tracks?
I didn't check it out yet, man. I was checking out that Killer Mike this past weekend, but I didn't. That Gunna was all the rage this past week.
So you're gonna have a lot more snitching now. So I mean, because like really, most people who listen to what you call it, hip hop don't even give a fuck about none of that shit. That's really a small segment. It's just like the street shit. You got the niggas who's trying to associate themselves with it. But yeah, other than that, man, everybody listen to that shit, bro.
Yeah, I never really looked for Gunna. Gunna kind of just found me. So all the tracks I know from Gunna, I didn't go looking for them. They just happened to find me. So I'm sure whatever tracks, if they're good enough, I'll listen to them eventually.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I never rushed to listen to a Gunna album on a solo project.
Why, you never liked the solos?
No, it's just not. Like Swerve said, I'm not looking for a Gunna prior to this or after this.
Yeah, he'll come to you. Like the Drip Too Hard, that was him and
Lil Baby.
That was their like joint project. I listened to that.
Name?
Lil Baby.
Yeah.
It sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
I think he need to change his name. Eventually, he's gonna change his name. He can't be Lil Baby forever. That shit sounds.
I'm looking to the Baby. Wow. They call him Baby already.
I'm talking about both of them. The Baby, Lil Baby. Eventually, they're gonna have to change their name.
Too many babies out here. Bro.
The Baby's gonna change his name to Kirk, and then Lil Baby, he's gonna change his name to whatever his real name is.
Maybe down the line if they're still that far in.
So Gunna hits number 2. You said he's projected to be number 2 at the end of this week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's good shit. Good shit.
Speaking of snitching, your boy Tax Stone sentenced to 35 years for the shooting at the what plaza was it called?
Urban Plaza.
The Urban Plaza. Yeah, he got sentenced to 35 years, and everybody thought it was a little harsh.
Harsh.
But
35.
I can't catch a body.
Like he didn't kill one person and shot other people in the face and injured multiple people. And people talking about it was harsh. They thought he was only gonna get like 20 years, but but they gave him 35 years, and it's consecutively. So the sentences start after the previous one, and he got charged for a body, shooting somebody else in the face, having the gun. Those are a shitload of charges.
Motherfuckers just don't understand the law. I mean, I don't know how New York is like for gun charges, but Florida, it's we got that 10-20 life. So like you have a gun 10, you shoot it 20, you shoot somebody, whether they live or die. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
If you have a gun 10,
illegally, yeah. If you have it, you're not supposed to have it. Yeah, illegally, 10. You shoot it, that's 20. You shoot somebody whether they live or die.
I know plenty of niggas in Florida
that's
that got gun charges and nobody got 10 years gray.
I don't think we don't do 1020
that's
life
a
anymore.
commercial. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That's I remember that. That's what that commercial went. 1020
I do
life.
remember that 1020 life.
Exactly.
We remember it, but I don't think that shit was happening in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was happening in Florida.
That's exactly Florida. That's Florida.
But they got rid of it though. We don't do 1020 life anymore.
that was a while ago.
But nonetheless, Gray, you said you don't know about New York. I'll tell you about New York. You're not allowed to have a fucking gun in New York.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how much is for that?
In New York City,
Yes,
the city
how much
of
is for
New
that?
York, the boroughs, all that, maybe on the outskirts of New York, you could probably have a gun, but in the city, you're not allowed to have a gun. Period. Nobody.
How is niggas living without being able to carry guns? This is not America.
I know that, but like, what you call that? What's the time for that? For having it? So that's why people don't understand.
But I know the
understand the
nigga
laws.
in the NFL shot himself with a gun that he was
New
supposed
York.
to have, and that
New York, you catch an easy 2 to 3 year piece just for having it. With no record. So imagine a few. And then what's crazy, I didn't know the whole time. Remember that we thought automatically everyone that went to New York get a year, 2 years automatically if you just get spotted with a gun. But it was always at the discretion of DA. So I guess if it was big profile, every time you're getting that 2 years. I didn't realize if it was smaller guys every now and then, I guess it was at their discretion if they wanted a what's name. But at one point, New York was, rappers, anyone came through there with a gun, they're getting banned.
Yeah. Fucking Joel Santana just did time for having a
Jewels,
gun.
Wayne, a lot of folks, It was just a mistake just for having it with you, dog. 2 years. The shit was nuts, dog.
Yeah, so ain't no fucking around when it comes to guns in New York. But with that news, Florida in a couple of days, you're not gonna need a license to carry and conceal. And that's in about 10 days.
Well, I already got my concealed, so ain't nothing changing for me. But
yeah,
you think people's gonna go out on that day and it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be like sales on guns? It's gonna be people going out to buy more guns? What do you think is gonna happen?
Be sales on guns, but a lot more people are gonna be carrying a firearm with them in Florida.
Yeah,
outside of the house, because like, most people just have it at home and they don't really leave with it. But now, motherfuckers is leaving with it no matter what.
All is different mind.
But it might be dangerous for us black folks to be walking around with guns, because they always think we're up to a black guy with a gun equals a crime is about to happen. Apparently,
And just imagine you walking like through Publix or something, and you got your gun in your waistband, and that shit fall out.
But you conceal.
Where do we go from there?
It's no longer concealed. It's
well,
no longer
you need a better case.
Everybody looks.
You need a good case then, yeah.
He tried to rob the place.
You need a good case. Maybe you don't know how to.
No. I mean,
you don't know how to carry it around your waist.
Just kidding.
If a gun falls out your waistband while you're walking through a grocery store, you're probably one of the people that shouldn't have a gun.
Exactly.
Sweatpants, bro. So you saying I can't wear sweatpants? So if I'm wearing sweatpants, then I can't have a gun?
No,
well, you don't know how to wear it.
Buy a
holster. Yeah,
buy a holster for it. Don't just put that bitch in your
real nigga shit over here, Playboy. Real nigga shit over here.
Niggas using the belt as a fucking holster, bro.
they got the body strap holster now. Yeah,
they got a little clip. They got a little clip that you screw onto your gun that you can just slide into your waist belt. That's your holster.
Can get that.
I got that.
Speaking of, did we talk about Lil Boosie last week? Speaking of guns and waistbands.
We didn't know it was a charge for it. That's what happened, right?
Yeah, last week Boosie got picked up by the feds for another gun charge, and the way they caught him with got enough evidence to charge him is that there was an Instagram live video, and they showed him with the gun in his waistband. And then when the cops pulled them over to look for guns, somebody else took the charge.
Yeah. Was that for the same charge?
I think so, San Diego. I
Okay.
think someone else took the charge, so the charge ended up getting dismissed in San Diego, but then the feds, the FBI and all them picked up the charge and charged him with it for having it, because he's a convicted felon and stuff like that. He's not supposed to have a gun. But them motherfuckers that's fucking targeting, bro.
It is.
Because they got a whole FBI agent just watching his
Instagram live,
trying to catch
and then
shit.
they talking about once they saw it, they sent a helicopter to track him. I'm like, bro, all this fucking money to arrest fucking Lil Boosie, this shit is crazy.
Jesus.
I'll allow it because Boosie was doing a little too much. Boosie went up to YNL Melly's case. YNL Melly, who's actually actively fighting a murder charge. Mm-hmm. He's out here appearing up to this fucking court case.
What's wrong with that? That's his right. He's a citizen.
All right. And me
and you could have walked in there.
He's out here every chance he get talking about Gunna's a snitch, no snitching, this, that, and he's over here rocking with Melly because Melly's not snitching anybody. Like he's not up for murder.
The same thing that the whole industry's doing.
Yeah, he's out here super advocate for criminal culture, and the government needs to show it. That you advocate for the advocate, they need to advocate for the advocate for. Criminals need to be behind bars. You advocate for, no snitching at all costs. So they have to make an example out of them.
You're right, but Juro's also right because they're targeting because he's advocating. He's doing the same thing that every other rapper's doing.
Nah, the other rappers know better. They're not.
You can say Dirk's doing the same thing.
Dirk isn't going to YNL's case. Dirk ain't stopping every chance to get. TMZ's asked him, hey, what do you think Gunna happen? He's seeing a rat in the street. They go Gunna right there. They go Gunna right there. He took the Gunna snitching thing entirely to a bunch of heart, like the nigga snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't know you. And what's worse is all these niggas that snitch on Gunna, even your boy, what's his name, Badman Cable, who had a feature with Gunna. He now took Gunna's verse off the album, or he left him off. He took him off the video. And he put like a rat over his face. He still got the video on it, put like a cartoon rat over his face. Like that's so fucking lame. All these niggas doing this is for clout over here, saying the guys, and it's not even like Gunna actually snitched on Thug. Gunna just said he is part of a criminal enterprise. That's it. He's yet to go into court and use it against Thug. Thug's still going to trial. And people still hoping. And how people's gonna feel if Thug just decides and says, yeah, man, it's fine. I told him to do that. Because that's what people are saying. People acting like Gunna should have. People realize that Gunna should have never been charged at all. Gunna's getting railroaded. Everybody don't even want to hear it. They just want the man to go down. But Boosie, this is the high horse he wanted to die on. Now, when you got a federal gun charge, you have to go down. And he is already on video saying how he usually gets on his young boys to take the charge. That's same day Boosie got
right there. Yeah, he was on Mad Hoff.
Vlad TV.
No, it was
or Mad Hoff. Yeah.
And next thing you know, they're gonna start saying. Same shit they did with Vlad. Oh, Vlad's the feds, Vlad's the police. And they don't understand that niggas really go onto these platforms and just tell them the criminal shit they did and how they got away with it. So Boosie's telling them the people on their podcast that no, he's saying, yeah, it was my gun, but I had to make one of the little niggas catch the charge because they don't have no felonies and stuff like that. And that's what they're gonna fucking use in court, because he can't prove that it's not his, because he just told us what they do.
Big dummy.
So now niggas just need to stop doing these podcasts and talking about criminal shit. If anything that's criminally pops up, you gotta just be quiet, bro.
Next question.
So either way, he's gonna learn. We're gonna see how it goes down. The second he got arrested, they put him on. The next day, he put up his Bentley or some shit like that for sale.
Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Yeah, put it up for sale. My dog trying to get some cash, free up some cash. It's time to go to trial. That's why Boosie's part of that. Motherfuckers feel like it's admirable. I understand that no snitching by all costs. That black culture, we're gonna make it seem like he's an outlaw, like he's a. You know what I'm saying? Like it's some kind of, they want to act like it's some kind of universal culture. Like it's, no matter what we do, whatever it is, we don't snitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a universal law. And it's only, even if it's universal, it's only person that's abiding by is the black folks. You know what I'm saying? Because even on Vlad's thing, they say, yeah, but you don't see the other gangster that you can snitch on their own, but your own race. But black folks, they won't even snitch on the competition. No, we don't do that. No, we just don't do that. Y'all motherfuckers is losing. Y'all losing on every aspect. And this is the culture he constantly wants to perpetuate. And, that's the whole reason the second he got arrested, Charleston Wright was cracking up, laughing on him. You know, he already said he didn't want no beef with Charleston Wright. Last time he said, no, that nigga Charleston ain't playing fair. He said, I don't want none of that smoke. It's the same shit. You don't want no
What's
beef with
fair?
Charleston.
Like, come
If
on.
you don't want no beef with Charleston, how the fuck you don't want, why are you over at YNMLE's case? Why are you over here so adamantly pushing this? He talking about he wishes Gunna never sells another record again. What crime has Gunna done that he doesn't deserve to feed his family again? What was so heinous?
It's a trope. Just like you said, there's a subgroup of people who do believe in this no snitching shit.
And the government got a place for them. The government got a place for them. I understand. To act like there's no. He wants to act like the government. There's no black and white. It's the same thing. Like almost if an intruder breaks in your house and you kill him, that like it don't matter. Murder is murder. You should go to jail. So no semantics. Gunna's thing. He don't want to. You want to hear the reason. Oh no, you shouldn't do that. You just take it to trial. You know what I'm saying? You go every day. You know the game. It is what it is. Gunna wasn't part of the game. Gunna was signed as an artist. The fuck are you talking about? Why should I go down on a conspiracy RICO charge for my boss if I wasn't doing the crime with him?
And he didn't.
Yeah, but now I'm supposed to not sell any records. I'm supposed to be a snitch. I'm supposed to how does that make sense?
It's not part of that subculture, and Boosie is.
Yeah, and he's adamantly pushing and trying to railroad Gunna, talking shit. Now we got the railroaders. Now we got the railroaders on the game. You know what I'm saying? So now we see how he's gonna play that way. Because when the time looks crazy, we're gonna say Boosie's willing to stand up.
So
like you said.
So Nate, you're saying Boosie deserves to be in jail?
I don't know if he deserves, but now the pressure's on. Now we get to see. Because too many times the niggas get to say what they're gonna do, but they finna do.
They don't get the chance.
How they want to do. Now you get to do it. Yeah. This is Boosie's second time. How much time do you get to escape the feds? How much time do you think they let you slip your grass? You're ready to beat a murder charge in the past. You should have been shut the fuck up and slow down, sell your record since then. Now you still want to be on this bullshit. Still, he moved out of New Orleans because you know how they railroad niggas over there. He's over there in Georgia. He said, yeah, they don't mind celebrities in Atlanta. They love us. We get to do whatever we want. Now they rapping niggas up because too much murders. The celebrities gotten too out of hand in Atlanta, and you still advocating that same shit that you ran away from Louisiana from? Oh no, they got a place for you. Niggas don't know. Niggas already rich and still promoting the bullshit. That's what's fucking worse. Boosie so adamantly about the street shit, like he's not a fucking rapper that's getting $25,000 a night, if not $100,000 a night every night.
That's light. That's light.
Every night. What is the?
You got to keep giving your base what they want.
Yeah, he get $40K from Vlad.
Yeah, the shit is crazy. Yeah, what is he advocating for? It's toxic for the culture. Don't pay the man any fucking mind. I understand just saying be a man. If you do the crime, do the time. There's that. But there's constantly no snitching. Know that as if we got a subgroup of anything. It don't matter if someone killed your mom. You just gotta let the handle it yourself. No cooperate. That shit sounds so crazy. When what happened when his brother stole the thing from him? What did he do? When he said to his press, when his brother stole the money from the bank account, then he said we're gonna they got the law involved, right?
I believe so. So Nace, when is it appropriate time to snitch?
I thought Gunna's thing is exactly the reason when you're not involved. I don't know if you're not allowed to snitch. If anything, I thought that'd be an acceptable reason. Is it?
I would say that's an acceptable.
I mean, snitching reason. What? Just saying you ain't part of it, or just that you?
Nah,
if you're not part of it, how you not allowed to say you're not part of it? Am I supposed to go to jail on GP? That shit's so crazy.
But it's different. Saying I'm not a part of something and pointing at the person and saying that person is part of it is different.
Yeah, he didn't say that. They didn't require that part.
Rule. You got 48 hours to come turn yourself in.
To step up, right?
To be a stand-up guy. or I'll be that stand-up guy for you. Because if I'm not involved in your crime and I get arrested for that shit and I know what's going on, you got 48 hours to come tell them people that this is your shit. After that 48 hours.
So not snitching would be if you just tell the police, this is not my shit. But then snitching is if you say, this is not my shit. It belongs to Nate. That's snitching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends, bro. Hip hop is at a weird spot, bro. Because saying that is not my shit is considered snitching now.
Everything is subjective.
Because what Gunna's pretty much saying is like, hey, this is not my shit. But he didn't point at anybody and say, oh, that this is their shit.
Well, he kind of did point at the group by saying that, yes, they are a criminal gang, criminal enterprise. That is kind of snitching on the whole group.
So that's for them to really get a
They wanted Gunna to go up there and say, no, I don't know nothing about this YSL crime shit. Whatever y'all talking about, I don't know about it. And that's not the road he took.
So by him saying that they are a criminal organization, is he also saying that he was part of that criminal organization?
They
So he
said
incriminated himself too.
it's not incriminated. That was part of the deal, part of the plea. Okay, we're gonna give you a plea. We're not gonna give you no time, but you do admit that this is a group that you're part of. This up there. That's part of the plea.
Tell you, man.
Okay, so he agreed that he was part of it.
That's part of the plea because they know it is, and you're gonna go to trial. You're gonna go to jail for it.
Yeah, they need to push out for them.
Yeah,
so they can build the case. So you're helping them build the case. Yeah,
it's kind of like that in a sense. Everyone's getting a plea. See, that's another thing people don't speak on. Young Thug's brother, he even took that same plea. He got 9 years or some shit like that probation. He's just not going to jail for 7 years, 9 years because he hasn't been 6 months. He already violated. Same thing. No one speaks on that. That's why they're giving all these sweetheart deals. They're giving 10 years probation, 15 years probation. But as soon as you violate, it converts over to time.
Yeah. Dude just violated, right?
Yeah, dude violated, and now he's gonna go do the time. So if you want a criminal or you go like, that's a sweet deal on a RICO charge, they'd rather give it to you on probation. Like, fuck it, I'll just do that. So that's
what is Gunna. So does Gunna have that same probation right now?
I think he. I don't know.
If he violates, he can go do time just like Buddy just did.
Yeah, but I don't think his is like any crazy number though, because Gunna had no priors or anything like that.
Damn.
Like I said, Gunna was about to get railroaded. Yeah, but RICO charges, people get railroaded for real, and you're a big artist. You're not supposed to just sit there and not do anything. It doesn't make any sense anyway. So just about everyone's there, and I just don't know. Maybe they're not giving the Young Thug that same offer. They're giving it to everyone else. But they want someone to go on to fall for it.
Yeah, the big fish.
The big fish, and the thing is, people don't want it to be Young Thug, because everybody's a star, but. There's like I said, there's recordings of Young Thugs out here telling niggas, man, come on, y'all been in there a couple of days. Y'all ain't stabbed nobody, killed nobody, and nothing, man, what's going on? He was playing the role. And they got a place for people that play the role. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And niggas shouldn't have to snitch, like you're saying, why should the guy that didn't do anything have to do any time at all?
Don't make sense.
At the very, right?
I think the reasoning is that the dude that has been doing it, he's been feeding all these other people, and that's why he feels like he shouldn't have to do the time. I've been feeding y'all motherfuckers for the last however many years,
and really the boss really isn't the one doing it, especially if the boss is a rapper. But you're financing it. You're living both sides of the life. You gotta think how great is it to be a rock star, a rapper, and still have a couple of killers on the team for real. And it's nothing for them to actually catch a body. Now you get them boys are really, they said YSL is really running the city. You got a couple of real killers on your team, and you rich. You're really moving like you Don Corleone. You the man of the city. Niggas in other camps, you remember, so when they came around, they knocked over the Migos group. They were literally the biggest threat in Atlanta. Niggas come around, we really like that. But now bodies are getting caught up, this, that, third. The city got to clean some of this shit up. Someone's going to have to take the fall. A lot of people are playing make-believe or pretend. And, the half this shit, the RICO charge, half this shit is where you know what I'm saying? Like, what's, the dude said, what was it, your politic and your, what the thing, Buddy said from Texas, man. Oh, when he said basically, when he said you're going to get elected if you're out here, you're constantly.
You talking about Jay Prince?
Yeah. When he said if you're out here constantly, I don't want to say politicking, whatever it is, basically you're out here campaigning, and at some point you're going to get elected. You're doing a lot of campaigning, and now you're getting elected.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the whole thing with the streets now. So hip-hop culture, you see they just did the XXL freshman cover. And I think out of someone already did a history set out of all the artists on there, good 3 or 4 of them already got paperwork. And that's one of the things now. Artists come out, people checking their background, did they got paperwork? It's so fucking. This artistry.
Who would ever think?
This is where we at with it.
What you mean they got by paperwork? They got
now when you sign, motherfuckers is doing background checks if you snitched or not. That's a preamble whether or not you snitched or not in hip hop. What the fuck are we doing? What is, since that's the criteria about, you don't have to make good, you don't have to have any skills in there, but that's the one
about the music anymore.
Or you can't snitch. That's one of the rules. Who controlled the culture and made this as a rule?
And who can't snitch? Only
because none of the other genres have that rule.
Nah. Yeah, niggas just have to lose. You set up rules for us, you know.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. People running background checks, so this person got paperwork. Artists have to go back and prove that they didn't have paperwork. It's like if they have paperwork, people ain't fucking with it. I'm like, that shit is crazy to me. Niggas know that paperwork shit was always bullshit and always biased. I'm glad the gunner shit's gonna show you because it's just like that in the hood. Certain people are allowed to snitch. People don't like to hear that, but that's what happens. It's street politics. If a nigga's cool enough and gets enough money, he gets to snitch.
And everybody look the other way.
Yeah, it's the broke niggas, the little guy that has to sit and take the time.
It's all subjective, yeah.
Yeah.
The rappers.
If they like you, they let you pass. They let you slide with it.
Yep.
The rappers really run our culture, and if they're the ones upholding the culture, if they say that people like T.I. and Boosie and the rapper Juvenile, all your favorite rappers are saying don't snitch and G-code this, then who are we? We want to be like them.
Yeah, but the rappers are only artists.
We don't support them.
Yeah, all that then who the fuck are they? They're an artist.
Exactly.
They're not really the threat.
Well, apparently the government thinks differently of Young Thug.
Yeah, because like I said, some of them does play. Yeah, some of them like to play fast and loose, and when they got the power, they might call him like 6ix9ine. They might say, "Oh, go ahead and I'm gonna drop a 20 pack on his head. Go ahead and hand that." But they always got a nigga that's willing to crash out for them because they got the money to do it. But when you're playing a little too sweet, the life can come at you fast. They got niggas that'll do it for them for the free, let alone you giving them a little money.
Yeah.
So the shit is crazy.
All right, let's move on to hip hop. What was that? That was Troy Ave went into Boosie.
We're in the Papoose Remy phase right now.
Okay, so apparently over this past weekend, Juneteenth weekend or Father's Day weekend, Papoose. It's alleged that Papoose knocked out another battle rapper named Easy the Block.
Okay.
A lot of, I guess some people are saying it didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. But there's actually people that were there and are like telling the story about how it happened. And I guess Papoose knocked that nigga out cold.
Yeah.
And what was the reasoning?
And allegedly now they're saying that the reason Papoose knocked this guy out is because Remy, which is Papoose's wife, was allegedly having an affair or cheating on him with this battle rapper, which I believe she's like his manager. She manages his battle rap career. And word on the streets is that he was also fucking her. So no one
probably brought up that line in the battle rap or something.
Oh, that's even more disrespectful.
Yeah, it was back. It was like in the VIP area, like backstage. So it wasn't like it was during the performance or nothing like that. But that's the rumor out there, and I heard that, bro. And I was like, if Remy Ma cheats on Papoose, bro, there is no chance in hell for the rest of these bitches.
Yeah.
Niggas, you think there's a male and female gender war now in the black community?
It'd be crazy, right?
Remy Ma cheated on Papoose. Nigga, that shit is devastating.
She did time.
Yeah,
a lot of time. I don't know how long time. And
this nigga's like 8 years.
8 years. Yeah.
And this nigga Papoose was there.
Stayed at home like a good husband.
8 years. He let his rap career go to support her and the family while she was in jail, bro. Shit is fucking crazy. But that's what happens, though. So I don't know how a man could trust another woman after if this story is true, bro.
I think men just don't know, bro. Like it just
bro. Papoose was like the most loyal, best husband in hip hop that hip hop has ever seen.
Does it hurt even more? Does it hurt even more knowing that she's the woman? Because this happens in reverse all the time. Where the man will do time in jail, the woman will stay out and hold him down.
There's a double standard. We live in a double standard, brother.
Yeah. We're not the same.
She can't cheat on Papoose, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, they should if this is true, bro. She should probably be locked up again.
She needs to be blackballed.
She needs to be blackballed. She needs to go to jail.
She ain't gonna get blackballed right now. It ain't happening. Who's gonna stand against her? Y'all niggas ain't gonna do it.
She can be blackballed.
The women are gonna side with her, and y'all niggas ain't gonna say shit.
What does that mean? The women are gonna side with her. Who cares?
Yeah, the woman will side with her. Yeah.
So what?
The women are running shit right now. What are you talking about?
Really? The where she gets her money from is not being ran by women.
Yeah, it is. Well, she's getting it from the men ain't gonna say shit either. They don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, if it's old, we're gonna see. I think this is what the thing. I can say it not gonna happen, but I can see it happening because she's the earner of the two, and
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yep.
She's the high earner of the two, and that shouldn't be equivalent in most cases. But if that can be the cause, that could be of it. So she's the earner every now and then. Look at the Gabrielle Union situation. Remember, Gabrielle Union said in her past situation, she said she felt like she was the earner. She had gave the right to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
But we talking about the code. Listen, even if the culture had to pick between Gabrielle Union and D Wade's gonna win every time. If we got to pick between Papoose and
Remy might be bigger. Remy might be bigger than Papoose on the streets right
Remy,
now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Remy's bigger than Papoose, but the shit that she's doing to Papoose, I don't know. I don't know if that's code.
Bro,
but that's what I'm saying. Who's gonna go against her?
That's disgusting if it's true, bro.
Who's gonna go against her though? The women ain't gonna go against her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the women aren't.
They're gonna co-sign with it. The men are gonna go. The men are gonna do shit.
So the women are gonna co-sign with it, and then the men are not gonna do shit.
They're not exactly. Niggas normally don't do shit. Yes.
Them lazy niggas hungry.
Lazy ass niggas.
Niggas ain't gonna stand up for that shit, bro. Man, come on.
So
going along with everything.
Niggas could lockstep and say, we not fucking with Gunna no more, but they're not gonna lockstep and say we not fucking with Remy no more.
Yeah.
And what's the difference? Because she's a woman?
Exactly. I mean, that's what's been going on.
Yeah, if it's true, I could see her not getting no backlash, but that shit is just disgusting, bro.
Shit, and they should get cheered. The fuck?
Cheered?
Yes. The woman who probably cheered her. Yeah.
I guess. I don't cheer when men cheat.
You don't. But
I don't know if women are cheering when women cheat.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we're not cheering for cheating. Yeah, we're not
looking
you,
but women would. The other women that side with her. Yeah.
You think women are cheering?
Yeah, they're not cheering.
When they see other women are cheating?
Not for wedding, not for marriage as well.
The ones that are against it ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, they might not say shit, but yeah, they're not gonna cheer. Yeah.
But guess what? The hot summer girls. Oh yeah, they gonna side with that. Yeah.
All the 304 is great.
Exactly.
I didn't think people were pro cheating. I didn't even think cheaters were pro cheating.
Hey, keep up with the time, man.
Times have changed, bro. It's just.
I thought this was a guilty thing that people did, and they didn't really they didn't mean to do.
Yeah, that was back in the 90s.
Is that the last thing we got in hip hop? Is there any other hip hop news that's going on?
We got this in pop culture. We got the submarine gate.
Okay, so who's gonna explain this submarine gate?
Nate knows about the submarine gate.
So you ready? You want me to go? Or you want to
go ahead. Explain it.
Okay, so this company decided that they're gonna create like their own little smaller submarine and do it for like local tourism. And so you could go down and you pay like $500,000, $250,000 a pop. So you could go down and look at the wreckage of Titanic and other shit like that. I think they've been down before. I don't know if they went as far as the Titanic, but they've done it before. And what happened is he's like a new company, and he uses a lot of, very few people gone down to the very depths of the sea. Like the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean in the world. Very few people has been down there. So this guy made his own little vessel, got his own thing going on. And basically he got a couple billionaires to sign up to do his thing. And they signed the waivers and all that. They basically went in there. He made it he's trying to be very innovative to do something new. So he made this shit and he made it where it's locked in from the outside. So you can't even unlock it from the inside when you're trapped in. He made it where it's very streamlined. There's no buttons on the inside. It's controlled by like a PlayStation remote, but it's not even a real PlayStation. It's a Logitech and a screen. And that's it. My thing is, it looks very streamlined to keep the cost down or keep it light. But the thing is, even in a submarine or anything like that, if the electrical cords break down, there's still a manual override. You don't have none of that because he made it streamlined. So if the electrical part breaks down, it's kind of like a Tesla. When the electrical part breaks down, the shit's a fucking brick. And a submarine's the last thing you want that to be. If the electrical part breaks down, in a regular submarine, there's other manual shit. You know what I'm saying? You twist and anchor shit on these drop off ways. There's pellets you could drop off to make the shit buoyant and pop back up to the top. All that shit. All this shit's electrical. So that's why they were roasting. They're like, he has a fucking remote in his hand. It's like, you ever had the PlayStation remotes? They're talking about you ever had the drift? You ever had the remote drift? The remote just the character should just glide there like this. But this shit is if this shit goes on drift on that ghost drift, he's done for.
Done for.
So they went down there to look at the wreckage, and within like a day or so, they couldn't hear from them. Lost all communications, and we've been looking for them since. I was like, I just don't understand. Like, can't you just? How far did they drop? Didn't they drop down by a straight line, or maybe that drift did come along? We're talking about the bottom of the ocean. And you know how fucking wide the ocean is.
I heard they came back up.
They're still missing. Like
they're still missing. Yeah.
Yesterday they had 40 hours worth of air left. And the thing is, you think like, okay, it's no problem. We're just gonna drop a couple of submarines. We're gonna catch them. But it's looking. They're like, man, the shit's looking bleak. Find them. They can't find them, bro. You got to think how fucking big the ocean is. I think it'd be easy because this is where they drop off at. How much further could they have gone? But who fucking knows? The ocean's fucking
that's
massive.
The ocean, like the current can just take them to somewhere else.
Is the current heavy at the bottom of the ocean? And the top it is.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it throws you like that at the bottom.
No, but the ocean is always moving. The ocean is never not moving.
Yeah, but I don't think it moves like some. I don't think it's not rocking them like that.
Thinking like the outside surface probably moves more than the depth.
Yeah, it's like when you're a submarine.
More, but
when you're a submarine,
if you're down there and you're just floating off to somewhere else, you can float off to somewhere else very fast.
I don't know. Either way, they cannot find
if it doesn't just sink to the sea floor.
To the bottom, exactly. And stick. Yeah, I get you mean.
There,
it's moving.
It's moving. And if you have no control of that, bitch, you don't know where them niggas is at. You're talking about 24 hours, bro. You could be fucking in fucking Japan.
They might never they might never get found.
I don't say that far though.
Yeah, shit like that, bro. You don't find those people, bro. If that shit... Because them niggas gonna suffocate in there because I think they're down to maybe 24 hours of oxygen now. So you suffocate in that shit, ain't nobody finding them niggas, bro.
And it's 5 people in there, right?
I'm not sure how many of them in there. All I know is there's a billionaire on there. I guess Nate said a few billionaires. Like,
well, one of them's a father and son. That's the shit that's fucked up. This is like that nigga really fucked up though. You done put your lineage in there.
How rich do you have to be that you get so bored that you get into a submarine with a PlayStation controller and think you're gonna drive to the sea floor, bro? You know how bored you have to be, bro, with a PlayStation controller, bro.
And they paid a lot. They paid what you said, like $200K, $500K to take this ride.
Yeah, about $250K.
That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, when I saw inside of that so-called submarine, bro, that shit was one screen that's hooked up to a camera outside. There's no window for you to look out of, and everything you see.
So that's the point of even being out there if there's no window to look out of.
No, there's a window. It's like in the front. Just one.
No, it's the little camera that projects to the video to the big screen that's inside of it. That's how you see where you're going and navigating and shit. So
damn.
Motherfuckers, they're just looking at a screen.
That's the thing. Like, you know how easy you could just trick a nigga? You could just put him in that submarine, then drop it into the water, it being anchored, and
just show
them the screen and shit like that. And the motherfucker, and bro, that's an easy little come up. Nate, start working on that play, bro. We're gonna make a submarine, bro.
They learn a lesson. Make this next play.
Submarine tours.
Exactly, bro. You get 200 M's just to have somebody get in there? Come on, bro. You gotta do that shit.
This is what happens when people rely on electronics too much. Like You still need that mechanical part because mechanical is more reliable.
All right, you fucking caveman.
You definitely need that mechanical. It's very reliable. That
Exactly.
you can't go wrong with that shit. I bet they wish they had mechanical now.
Try too much. Yeah.
Yeah. I bet they wish they had mechanical right now. Them boys fucked up, dog. Like Jesus. Yeah, so now though, they get it. You already know Twitter can't take shit serious.
It's like a what you call it, fail safe, safety, whatever.
Yeah, fail safe.
If everything else fails, you could just use that and because what it does, like where submarine works, like you have to actually like pump water into it to add weight to bring it down.
Yeah, make it buoyant. Yep.
So if you could just like use a pump and like remove that water out of it, pump that water out of it, that should have flood up automatically.
Yep.
I was about to ask Gray, what the fuck you know about submarines, but I forgot that nigga was in the Navy.
Yeah, he was about to sign you. I could You're like, fuck you know.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to the time in the submarine?
No, I never go on one.
They don't let regular niggas in them shits, bro.
They do sometimes if you're on rotation.
It's not an honor to go on them shits.
Yeah, you're down there for 2 months, dog. 2 months. I don't want to do that.
Shit.
You 2 months in the water?
They pay niggas to go in that shit.
Yeah, you gotta be a specialty, Nate. You can't ask Gray if they let him in the submarine.
I was on a flight carrier on a carrier. What are you talking about?
What that mean?
The ships that jet lands on.
Oh, that's just a big boat on the sea.
And jet land. It was an airport.
You gotta be an important nigga for them to put you in the submarine. See, I'm lying.
Niggas always want to down niggas. You see? Always got to down his homeboy. Yeah,
see, I'm lying, girl. You got to be a specialty to get in that.
That's
submarine.
why you need new friends.
They had my dog Gray on the boat where he wasn't allowed to beat his meat or nothing, bro.
Pause. Niggas can beat their meat on a cruise. You can beat their meat anywhere.
No, but y'all had to beat meter watcher. The guy
where? Who told you this, man? Like this is civilian talk.
Nigga walk around. He come through the barracks and he sees if he see any kind of movement in the sheets. That nigga, he's slapping hands. Hey, nigga, stop that! Don't do that.
This ain't jail. Ain't nobody. Anybody got time for that? That ain't jail, bro. Yeah, but anyway.
All right, prayers up for them submarine boys. That's what we're gonna call them, submarine boys. But what else we got in pop culture?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Nate, get off your phone, bro, before I start making
I'm
jokes,
on the thing. What are you talking about? I'm looking at the notes.
I don't want to make jokes on the podcast, Nate.
I'm on the notes. Bro. Go ahead on the Elon. I was gonna add something else to Submarine Gate, but go ahead. You said Elon.
Yeah, Elon make the word cis has a slur on Twitter. So
yep.
I know Nate was ecstatic about that shit. That nigga Nate hate that cis word.
It's a made up fucking word. I'm glad.
I hate it too. Exactly. They call me shit that I won't be called. Exactly.
It's a made up word.
It's a slur on Twitter, but you're allowed to use slurs on Twitter, right?
I guess, but you can get a couple infractions. Certain slurs you can't just go around saying niggas right and left. Sometimes you get your page.
You can't.
Yeah,
no, you can.
Nigger, hard R. You being too racist.
Ain't nobody stopping that.
Listen,
I don't think they're starting because I say nigga on my Twitter. Nigga,
but you hitting out the ER. You going?
If I put racist? ER, I guarantee if I put ER, if I substitute all the GGAs for GGERs, I won't get flagged. I don't think so.
I guess if someone complains about you too much, they can look at it. You might get a warning. However it is, but he's putting slur as a he's putting cis as a slur. And they're mad. I was like, well, how are you mad that he's rebranding your thing as a thing? This is the same thing you did. You took a word, you made a definition, you gave it, you repurposed it. Now we're reflipping your shit. Now we're making it a cursor. You know what I'm saying? Now it's considered a cursor. You use it down here. It's considered
the old flipperoo.
The old flipperoo, dog.
Do people even still use cis?
Do they? There's no such thing as straight man anymore.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, you're a cisgendered man.
Cis, that's
What does cis mean?
It means you identify the sex you were assigned at birth.
You're straight, yeah. You're normal.
The sex that you were assigned.
You're original. You're authentic.
Okay.
You're normal.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It says you agree with the gender you were given.
You ain't agree with shit, nigga. You're normal. You have
I
to agree
agree.
with shit.
I'm trying to understand this because I'm trying to understand. Do I agree? Hold on.
We gotta stop this, man. This is mad.
So on my birth certificate, it says I was assigned as male.
Right, and
you're just a male. You wasn't assigned.
You agree. So you're considered cisgender.
I agree. Okay, so I'm a cisgender male. All right, I get it. It makes sense. I agree with what's on my birth certificate, right? All of us here agree with what's on our birth certificate. That means we're cisgender.
Nigga, I'm just am. I didn't agree to shit. I'm just am. The fuck?
Yeah, I didn't agree to this penis.
You didn't agree to that. Exactly.
So that's the whole thing. Like, nigga, we didn't agree to what gender or what's name they gave us. We just took what we got.
No, they're saying that you agree with whatever was assigned to you because another person assigned your gender to you.
Nobody assigned shit. You just
your doctor did. Your doctor wrote male on your birth certificate.
Because you're a fucking male. It's like a
but
car.
They could have. But they could have wrote
to say, it's not a car. It's a truck.
But just imagine if you had a penis and somebody wrote female on your birth certificate.
Well, they see that penis, they're wrong. They see my face, they see my features.
You would grow up your whole life knowing that you
wouldn't know shit. You'd be a male.
Male.
You wouldn't know shit. You'd be a man.
Until you look at your birth certificate.
Man, stop trying to adopt this bullshit, bro. Like, what were y'all saying in 05? In 2010, what were y'all saying?
It's new time, right?
Like, get out of here, man.
I like to keep up with the terms, so you know the new word come out. I like that.
It's not helping anybody with shit. It's not. That's just gonna be the downfall of the U.S.
You know when new words come out and you start using them and you're like, man, this is nice. I like this.
Slap.
This shit like slap.
That shit.
This shit slap, and we just started saying slap. You start saying cap now. Everybody's saying cap. Y'all niggas start saying spicy every other day. Like, oh, this shit niggas talking real spicy.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. They get with the times. The same way back in the days they used to say Negro. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to tell you it's not the time anymore.
Is Negro offensive?
It's supposed to be. It's not appropriate. Or colored. Colored's kind of colored.
Colored?
Yeah.
Colored is bad.
Is it bad though?
I listen.
They just retired over time. Pretty soon they're gonna get rid of the word black and they're gonna give us urban. They just keep
black.
Changing words.
I think I'd rather hear black all day instead of
black. Is probably more offensive than colored.
Yeah,
he was
especially because you're not actually black.
Exactly. That's probably more offensive.
I know I'm not the color black, but I'm the race black.
But it has to derive from somewhere, and it all comes back to that dark black color, and nobody's that color.
I mean, white people aren't actually white.
Shit, if they stay out the sun, nigga, they get white. You never seen pale ass white people?
Yeah, but even them, they're not white.
Yeah, all the British ones, they get real pale. Well, they're not white, but they do get very pale.
Nobody ain't white. Yeah. The only person that's white is Powder from that old movie.
Classic.
Shit, you got albinos way lighter than any white people there.
Aren't albinos black people?
Yeah, they are, yeah.
There's white albinos too.
Yeah.
Albinos just when you don't have any pigment.
How do we know if they're white if they're albino?
They look like white people. They look like white. Yeah, they look like pale white people.
Yeah.
But the black albinos, they look like black people. They still got the round nose.
They still got that nigga nose.
They got the lips. Just albino.
Okay, I've never seen a white albino person. Have you guys?
I've never seen a white albino. That's why I say albinos are black. I ain't never seen a white one.
You ever seen?
I'd imagine some. They come in all races. I don't know if I've seen it.
I have not seen one. I've never seen one.
You've seen albino black people, right?
I've seen that. I've seen albino.
You've seen albino black people, right?
Yeah. For sure.
So you can attest to that there are black albinos, but you've never seen a white albino.
I don't think so.
I mean, you've seen like people who are like super pale. I've seen people who are like super pale.
Not pale, no, not that.
But you got to remember, albinos,
pale.
even their hair come out that color.
Mm-hmm. That should look scary.
So I've
and
never
then
seen
they lock their hair up, and then I'm thinking like, this is a black guy, but now it kind of looks like a white guy with dreads, and like it's kind of confusing. Yeah, but I've never seen a white albino. Oh, I got another question for you because at my brother's 50th birthday party, our neighbor from when we were growing up in Lantana, white girl, she came to the party with her son, a baby. Handed the baby to me. I held the baby and I was like, holy crap.
You holding other people's babies about that?
Listen, this was my first time holding a white baby. Then I thought about it and I started asking people because I started thinking about like, man, I felt so much power when I was holding this baby. I felt like I was holding the Infinity Gauntlet. Like this baby right here could be anything. Like I'm looking at this baby, I was like, bro, you could be anything. And I'm looking at this baby. I've never held a white baby before. And I'm asking people, I'm like, have you ever held a white baby? And I'm thinking about it. I bet none of you guys have ever held a white baby. Think about it. Think about it. Who do you know?
Where would you find one, right? Yeah, where would you find one?
Where would you even find a white baby?
You can't order this.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere, but you'll never find one to hold.
This is like gold. You could raise on this shit to get this like a power store. And I can take this shit.
Remember when Dave Chappelle got rich and bought a white baby?
I
remember Dave Chappelle, the episode where he was the richest black man in the world and he bought a white baby?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Like, where you get this white baby from?
Yeah. In the stroller, yeah.
Yeah, but on that note, bro, I have never held a white baby.
White baby. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Like I bet full white baby? No.
Yeah, full white baby.
Like, I heard mulatto babies and shit like that, but a full white baby, I don't believe I ever held one, bro.
That shit was crazy. And it was soft. I don't think so. It was soft and squishy, just like a regular baby, but it had them bright blue eyes, like a White Walker.
You hold the Aryan baby,
like an Aryan blonde. He had an older brother, blonde, blue eyes, bright blue eyes, Aryan, pure.
The pure. You felt like you had the gauntlet in your hand.
Yes, the power. I'm looking at this. I almost cheered up a little bit. I'm like, dang, this baby right here, I could be holding. I don't know what this baby could be anything. President.
So when you held my baby, you didn't have them sentiments in your head, huh?
Wow, y'all niggas.
You're like, it's only gonna go a couple ways for this one.
I held Kai. I was like, he might be good at backflips one day.
He might play the basketball.
He might be dunking at an early age. Who knows?
Wow. I can't.
So you, Gray, have you ever held a white baby, Gray?
Nah, I think I've held a mixed baby, not white. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Damn.
That's crazy, bro. No, that's how segregated America is, bro. We're 30. We're in the mid-30s, right? And none of us have ever held a white baby. That means we don't have white friends.
And even if we have white friends, they're not comfortable enough for us to be around
holding their baby.
Holding their baby.
Damn.
But this girl is like a girl that like literally was like next door to me since she was like 4 years old till when she was grown.
Oh.
She's like my sister's best friend.
I have to put that on TikTok. I gotta be an experience.
Break your white baby. They should have like a baby swap out day where you just.
But I'm thinking about. I'm pretty sure there's probably plenty of white people who's never held a black baby.
Yeah, I would say it's probably
from the hospital. Nah. Oh shoot! Yeah, the hospital. Maybe if you're a nurse, maybe if you're a doctor.
Yeah, if you're a nurse,
medical nurses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they're holding all races of babies, but you're talking about like your average, normal person that's not in the medical field.
Nah, we're not that close.
I think it's the same for white people our age. Swerve. Have you ever asked your white friends? Have they ever held a black baby?
I think
you know what they call it.
You ever hold a nigga baby?
Nah, they call it. They call it gator bait.
No,
you ain't never held gator bait.
That is what they did. They did used to call black babies that, bro.
Damn, Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Greatest country in the world.
I don't know how black people do it. Woof.
Nate, you got,
I
Nate,
don't
you
know
got
how y'all
4
niggas
kids.
do
You
it.
never held a white baby? I think by the time I get to 4, I'm gonna have at least one white baby.
Because you're gonna be around other white parents, maybe.
Yeah.
But why would they let you hold their baby?
I don't know, because I'm not like passing my kid to them either. So
I remember I had this white woman.
But black people pass their babies around though.
I was in the
other
military. I
black
remember I had
people.
this white baby who wanted me to adopt her baby. I was like,
What does
To
that
adopt
mean?
her white baby?
yeah.
What does that mean, Gray?
It was a
Say that
military
again?
spouse.
He said, "Go ahead, say that one more time, Ray."
Yeah, it was a military spouse. I think she was divorced and she was I don't know how we got to that conversation, but she was something about like trying to have me adopt her one of her baby. I'm like,
Nigga, because you was punching dick in her.
nah, nigga, nah.
There's no way somebody's gonna
Ask a
tell
stranger to
ask a
adopt.
stranger that's not sticking penis in her to
Bro,
adopt
you
her
be
fucking
you
baby,
be
Gray.
surprised some shit that people would ask you, bro. You be surprised.
Yeah, while you dropping dick in her.
Is
Nah.
it more normal for what I'm saying or for what Gray's saying? He had to be fucking.
but that's in your world. But like that's
In our world. This is the same guy who was talking about some when he gets the signals, he just whips his dick out.
Exactly.
what?
World.
Nah,
Nate, your mic's muted.
exactly.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Gray, you had to be fucking her, bro. It's okay.
No, I wasn't. No,
It's okay, bro. Why are you lying to us?
I ain't got a lot of nobody. I ain't like nobody.
Exactly.
Fuck.
That's why I understand why you gotta lie.
And I
if
didn't.
the situation was that you was fucking her, you had to be fucking her, Gray. There's no way.
Had to be.
There's no way someone's gonna ask you to adopt their kid if you're not fucking her.
No way.
No way.
Why you? Were y'all
You
best, she must have been like your best friend or something.
Nah, not at all. Didn't even know the woman at all.
Mm.
You
And you
didn't.
gave up on a good white baby, huh? You know, fucked up.
Yeah, niggas.
There's a lot of opportunities. You gotta start a business. That's the front. Don't act like there's no benefit to having a white baby at your disposal. There's a lot. That's a long play, dog. You got a lot of having a white baby at disposal. That's generational wealth you just pass up on.
Mm.
Am I lying? Don't act like, if we have a system in place, having a white baby at your that's on your side.
That's a cheat code.
That's a cheat code. You done slipped up and let out a white baby. Huh?
I didn't look at it like that, but Nate's probably right, Gray. You fucked up. You supposed to take that.
I know.
Take that white baby.
Y'all tricky.
That is fucking wild.
Oh man.
All right, what else we got? How the hell we get on white babies?
That was the question of the week.
Swerve.
Okay, yeah. Question.
Oh,
of
have
the
you ever
week.
held a white baby? Yeah.
Question of the week. Have you ever held a white baby?
That's a damn shame, bro.
Jesus. Yeah, America, we got to do better.
Yeah, when you
Need
see
to
a white
prove it.
baby, just walk up and just grab the white baby. Just hold him for a second.
No,
Rock
ask for
bit.
consent. Ask for consent.
Consent.
Can you hold it?
Says the guy who
Yes.
just whips his dick out anytime he feels the sign.
After you had
Yeah.
consent. After you had consent.
After he got that signal of
He
consent.
got the signals.
After you had consent. Yeah.
All right, what else we got? We gonna move into sports, or is there anything else we forgot in pop culture?
Nope, that was it.
I had one more thing. I don't know what slipped my mind. All right, we'll go to sports.
Yeah, it slipped your mind for a good reason.
All right, this news came out maybe a few days ago. I'm not sure if it was a week ago or no, but linebacker legend, NFL legend Ray Lewis' son passed away at the age of 28. And apparently they're saying it was a drug overdose.
Mm.
So that's, yeah. Ray Lewis be going through some shit, bro.
Yeah,
I do.
murders and
Murders,
he
not
turned into a whole pastor, right?
Not kneeling.
Yeah, the whole
not kneeling to getting on both knees.
Yeah, I get up on the
Getting on
classic.
both knees, yeah.
I remember that dumb shit. Trying to be proper.
Top of my heels praying.
Come on, Ray.
Yeah. But you know,
nonetheless, all jokes
that happened
aside,
to
yeah,
Castleberry.
that nigga be going through a lot of shit, bro. So Because I know he had to fight the whole murder thing and shit like that. But now your son dies.
That was doing when he was playing though. The murder one.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was during his career. Yeah.
But that nigga don't live a jolly life like the rest of what we perceive
like the rest of
professional athletes live, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga be going through some shit. So yeah, I keep Ray Lewis in y'all prayers. Was his son named Ray Lewis as well? Ray Lewis the third?
Yeah, Ray Lewis
the third. Yeah,
son.
bro. Ray Lewis, nigga be going through some shit, bro.
And I heard that happened in Castleberry.
Like Castleberry, Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it happened, but apparently it was a drug overdose.
Yeah,
what drug y'all think they're gonna come out and say it was?
Fentanyl, most likely.
Yeah, most likely it's gonna be that fent, bro.
It's always that fent. Gets some every time, dog.
But nobody's taking straight fentanyl. You're taking something else, and it's laced with fentanyl.
That's the lie they like to say. Niggas ask for the fent. That's the lie. Someone got to be a fentanyl PR out here. Like niggas want that fent. We almost got. I might got to do a campaign.
Want that fit.
We almost don't feel bad.
You're gonna be an advocate. You're gonna be the face.
Yeah, be the face. I'm like, don't feel bad for him. He wanted that fit.
Niggas want the fit.
They might throw the drug back at you if they ain't that fentanyl. That's what they want out here. They love pretending like everyone's sprinkling fentanyl and everything. Like,
say, what this pure cocaine? Hell no! Take this shit back. I need that fent.
Yeah, that's what they wanted it. That's the drug out. That's the drug of choice right now. For them to pretend like all the drug dealers are secretly all just got a meeting like, hey, from now on we're gonna spike all our drugs to surprise our customers. Nah, the customers want that fent. They putting that shit in everything.
I put that shit on everything.
Yeah, I like barbecue sauce.
All right, other news in sports. Ice Cube's Big Three has officially been recognized as like the first black-owned sport leagues in American history.
Was it?
Yeah, it is.
Because what about the ABA?
That ABA wasn't.
It wasn't. I don't know if it was
wasn't
owned by
recognized?
black.
It wasn't the black owned.
It wasn't? Yeah, I thought it was.
That's
I think what's his name? Even Denzel played in it.
I don't know what Gray talking about, but yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Some history, you know.
Yeah, I guess all these other leagues like I thought there was a Negro baseball league. That shit wasn't owned by blacks, or was it never recognized?
Maybe it wasn't.
That's what it was. It was never recognized.
A sports league.
Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't recognized as a sports league.
Yeah, they probably called it a zoo.
That's wild.
Yeah, you know how racist.
And that's where all the best players came from.
Yeah. So that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. And how much black folks are dominant in sports for this to actually be like recognized as the first sports league.
Well,
ownership,
it's black owned, exactly. The ownership is different.
Ownership,
Be it playing.
You could play. Playing is just like being
different.
an employee.
I know it is, but I'm saying like, I don't know, bro.
You would think
That's the other side of it. That's the business side.
I would have think.
Well, it's about the time
it was sports leagues that other black people has probably started. That I guess was never recognized as a what's name.
What other sports leagues are there? Like football? Nah.
Hockey, black people
like
hockey.
Football.
It would
NFL's one. XFL is a sports league. Arena football is a sports league.
And those are usually started by people with a little bit more money than the average ex-athlete, especially the ex-NFL athlete.
But what is started by black? They weren't. I think only one I can think of is what you call that hockey. They all started by black, but even now, like you think, for
the whole league was started by black. What do you mean? What do you mean the league?
Hockey was a black sport.
Yeah, the sport itself was started by black.
Yeah, hockey was black sports before it got.
Yeah.
Now if you don't look into history, you wouldn't know that. But
exactly,
when hockey first started being played, it was only black people playing it. Now you're lucky if you see a black person in the league.
That's just too cold. That's why they stopped playing. They realized this ain't
niggas
for
live
us.
in the cold. Niggas is up there in New York and Canada, even Alaska. Shit.
Yeah, but naturally,
not where
we're the sun people.
Yeah, y'all need to come back home. That's my message to the New Yorkers. Come back home.
All right, what else we got in sports? What else we got in sports?
We got Deion Sanders facing potential foot amputation due to a blood flow problem.
Yeah, he had that turf toe years ago, and that shit didn't get him. He's taken off like a toe. They keep having issues. I don't know if it's circulation cut off. They keep cutting off little pieces.
Yeah.
So, they said pretty soon.
When your circulation is poor in that area, bro, that shit's a matter of time.
Yeah,
my mom had bad blood flow in her feet area and had to do a couple amputees.
Oh, yeah.
And keep going back bit by bit, right?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Right. And then eventually they just took off a big chunk, and so it don't, you know what I mean?
So it don't spread.
Yep,
and any little infection you get, any like type of cut, you could be like cutting your nails, trimming your nails, and like snip it wrong, get infected, and
that shit gets going.
That could be the end of it. Yeah.
And yeah, they gotta cut the whole thing off. So hopefully he don't have to go through that. But if the blood flow is not percolating, it ain't flowing. So
yeah, he's been trying to avoid it. He's getting surgery after surgery. So that's what sucks. So every few years you have to go back in and take off a little piece and a little piece and a little piece.
Pretty much until they do the big chop. And once they do the big chop, you'll be fine, but you'll just have a stub.
I mean, he's gonna be coaching. He's not gonna be out there running or doing nothing crazy. He'll be fine in a chair.
Yeah, but it's Deion Sanders, bro. That nigga's was electric on his feet.
Yeah.
To see this nigga.
But this is what happens. This is
a wheelchair,
what happens.
Bro. From Deion Sanders to a wheelchair, bro. That's crazy.
This is what happens when you don't take care of yourself.
He took care of himself. He's got this caretakers. I think that turf toe serious. I guess
he probably has diabetes too, for all we know. And he's probably out here drinking and eating all types of craziness. Who knows? I don't know, but
yeah, that could play. Yeah, who knows?
Because anybody I know that's had any type of amputation problems, they've also usually had some type of diabetes.
True, me too. But that could just because we're black. Everybody know, a lot of people we know got diabetes,
and he's probably one of them.
Yeah, I think it's our diet too.
And you get diabetes, you get your medicine. A lot of us don't take the medicine, or have diabetes and don't know you have it, or just don't care.
I mean, once you have it, you got to almost have a complete overhaul of your diet, which most people can't because they're set in their ways. And it's a lot of shit that goes with it.
Yeah.
Into that complete overhaul, it's just all he does is taking the medication and just slowing down the timer, pretty much in a sense.
It's the food we're eating, man.
Yep.
That's why I haven't gotten tested for diabetes yet, just because I don't want to have it.
That'll stop it.
It's been working.
It's the food we're eating. Yeah.
It's been working.
No, I'm saying not getting tested for stops it for COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, it ain't there.
My little sister has it, and I asked her. I was like, "So, how do you know that you have diabetes without like getting tested for it?" She was like, "Well, you get really tired. Like after you eat food, after you eat like carbs or anything like with sugar in it, you get really tired."
Oh, the insulin drop off. Okay.
And I'd be like, yeah, I mean, people get tired all the time. She's like, no, you get really tired. Like you'll just knock out right in front of, like in the middle of a conversation.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah, it ain't never happened to me. So I'm pretty sure I'm good.
That shit happens to Nate all the time. That nigga falls asleep on conversation. That
exactly.
nigga might be diabetic. Nate, you been
exactly.
checked? What's your A1C looking like?
I don't fall asleep from nothing. I'm not diabetic. I don't fall asleep from not eating. I have sleep apnea.
So maybe you snore with your eyes open.
Yeah, it gets from not sleeping with my mask on.
That's the thing. We find out what the issues are, but then we don't do what it takes to fix it. So you have a mask, then you don't wear it.
I got a couple. Yeah, you gotta. I don't wear it as much as I need to though. I need to make it religiously.
People need to take shots of insulin before they eat. They don't take their shots of insulin.
Is it before or after? Is it like certain times?
Before you eat, I believe. At least that's my sister has a little thing she has to carry around with her. She takes it before she eats.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
You know, black people take their medication how they want to take it.
Whatever, exactly.
Black people, I don't need it right now. Let me eat first,
Yeah,
and then
let me
if
eat
it goes
first.
up, I'll take some.
Damn.
We stop at Wawa, get a sandwich. As soon as she get in the car, bust open the sandwich, start eating it. 3 bites later, oh man, I forgot to take my medicine.
I'm sleepy.
But we definitely fucked up these absurdities because now we went from football, basketball to football, and now we're back at basketball. Your boy John Morant gets that official suspension of 25 games, which they say he's supposed to lose at least 60, 67 million, somewhere around
67?
that. It's either 67 or I don't remember what the number was,
I
but
thought
it
the
was
number was
something
like
in
40
the
or something like
millions
that, no?
for those
Man, that was
25
last year.
games.
That was before.
Cause yeah, so he's suspended, so he can't play. And if you don't play, you don't get a game check. And
So
it
that
equated,
that can't be that can't just be you call that that's part of his base pay. That can't all just be what you call that just on the stipends.
apparently your base pay is relies on you actually getting to play. And if you're not allowed to play,
Yeah.
they don't have to
Yep.
pay you that money.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. Yeah.
So he's gonna lose a lot of bread. But he's
Yeah.
an NBA dumb boy.
Them owners know what they're doing. They ain't just handing niggas money. Yeah.
5.
They ain't just handing you money. Shoot.
But
John's
news,
not going nowhere though. He's real quick. He's still gonna be great when he comes back, right? He's not gonna fall off.
I
That's
think
on
it's
him.
his team's contesting it, trying to say that they feel like they're targeted and all that shit.
Yeah, they can see some.
Yeah, I did see some reports saying that he felt like his team and his personal PR team says that they were being targeted.
Hell,
I
they
think
gonna
the
do.
second he showed that, I think he showed that second gun he had was
It
a
shows
was
it
a
was a
lighter.
lighter. Yeah.
But so what though? Like it's the perception of it.
It's not a gun. That doesn't matter. I don't know if
but
that's
that's what
I don't
they
know if that's
said. They
part of the
said
thing.
if
but-
it's fake or not.
Yeah.
If it's
the
fake or
perception
not,
of it.
the perception that he's running with the gun is the problem. It's not having the gun. It's the rapping to rap music and pulling out your gun while they're talking about busting niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even in
When-
rap music, a lot of guns are prop guns. Movies, all that stuff, prop guns. But hey,
It's kind of like it's like kind of like you're mocking the NBA after you just got in trouble for this thing the first time.
Yeah.
It's like when Gilbert Arenas got in trouble for his shit, he actually got a big chunk of time just for mocking the situation, making fun of the situation. Like he wasn't really taking it seriously.
Gilbert,
Yeah.
I thought he didn't even come back after he was done, right?
He did come back, but he wasn't he wasn't the same player.
John Morant's gonna come back the same player, if
No,
not
yeah.
better.
Niggas what 23, 24?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's young.
Yeah, so he'll be fine. 25 games. He'll be
As long
fine.
as he keeps working out and not just don't take this time as the like vacation. Just keep working.
Can he show up to the games?
I don't even think he
I'm
can
not
show
sure.
up to the games. I don't think he could be in the arena those 25 games.
Alright.
So I don't know how it works, but he's gone for 25. What else we got in the NBA?
We have adult film star Mariah Mills threatens to release sex tape of her and Zion Williamson. But after this, after this report came out, it seems like they already they cut off her account.
All her social medias
Yeah.
we got cut.
She was doing none of the what's name. She was doing a little too much, going on there threatening. I think she even
Way
threatened the
too
team to
much.
trade him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's telling
talking to the NBA. Like this is
She's
crazy.
telling New Orleans Pelicans, you guys need to trade Zion right now because I'm about to release the sex tape.
See, even Ponce don't even know their place. This is crazy.
He was doing way too much. I was like, come on, you got to stop this now. Like,
That's what happened.
why are
She
you
don't know
so
her
mad?
place. She don't know her place. You need to be in that area. You need to be
Nigga's
secluded.
22 years old with 200 million, bro. There's no such thing as acting bad, bro.
But it's crazy. Like that's what you choose though. Like you could have got way more better porn stars than her. Like
he could have. He could get whatever, but she was available.
All of them are available.
He liked what he liked.
You act like you wouldn't bust it down, bro. What you?
She's doing with the
when she first came out. Yeah, when she first came out, but now, nah.
Niggas be faking. Niggas be fronting.
Nigga ain't got to fake nothing. Niggas turn down
my
sex all the
stop
time.
the cap button. I ain't added to this.
Niggas turn down box all the time, bro. Like,
stop the cap.
You ain't gotta accept everything that comes your way, man.
We understand that, but you would definitely bust her down. Right now.
I would not. Nah. I'm not into that BBL shit. That shit disgusts me. That shit turns me off all the way. All the way the fuck off.
All the way, huh?
Cap or not, Nate? That nigga
that's big cap.
Maybe y'all niggas like BBL.
How she's looking now, she looks she looks crazy. Yeah,
exactly. She looks crazy. Like one of her body's going one way, the other's going the other way. Like shit don't make sense, bro.
Nigga, she put on that girdle and what's name? You telling us let's slide to the crib.
Well, I wouldn't even watch her porn. What are you talking about? Like, I wouldn't even watch that.
We're not asking you about watching her porn. Just because you.
If I'm not gonna watch it, I wouldn't definitely get into it.
Stop the cap.
What's that?
Y'all niggas down with the BBL. I mean, that's y'all. I ain't.
Half of the times you're not gonna know that it's a BBL until they're butt naked.
No, that one you know.
With her, she's like
that one you
bodies,
know.
Yeah, at least from I don't know if she was like that from the beginning.
You
but
can't hide that shit.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if niggas watch her grow up, but different eras grow up. He's younger than us. Different eras have different model porn stars to look after.
Maybe Ari Fletcher, if she takes it off, she claims she don't have BBL, but if she takes it off, you might have to look a little closer. But her, nah, that shit too obvious.
Yeah, you're right. He is younger than us, and maybe this might be the body type that his generation looks at. The BBL, the ant body.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Niggas getting fucked up out here.
Skinny legs, fat ass. big titties, skinny waist.
That's bad.
Big cheeks, big lips, long hair.
God.
And she does anal. My dog, how you gonna lose? How you gonna lose with that?
How you gonna lose with that? But either she was doing too much, threatening all the time. But I guess after she threatened that NBA, they called the powers that be on Twitter and said, "Man, shut this bitch down." And they pulled her, they suspended her account, closed her off down. And like you said, now if she do release it, maybe it'll be considered
it'll be revenge porn if she does it out of anger, and that's why she's releasing it.
And she released
he didn't consent to it being released. She'll definitely go to jail.
And she's out here releasing inboxes from her and Pop Smoke and shit like that when he's
that's crazy.
Box and shit like. She just, it's one of those things that motherfuckers. Some people are shameless, dog.
And what are niggas saying about that?
Anything for like. Well,
this
Pop Smoke thing was messages that she actually released those messages before Pop Smoke died, and I guess they're just like coming up again,
resurfacing.
Yeah.
So she's always been clout chasing. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was on an episode of Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah, she was like one of the people in the audience, and they asked her a question. Wow. I seen a video of it. I forgot the question they asked her, but Wendy kind of sized her in front of everybody.
Wendy's shape almost just like her.
Nigga, you never seen Wendy. You didn't see the pictures of
Wendy in the bathing suit?
And the bathing suit on the beach?
Mm.
Nowhere close, nigga.
Yeah. That she might have that Wendy's body. So Wendy was
But Wendy only don't have the butt, but the upper part of her body, it's the same, damn near the same.
The giant breasts and all that shit.
Yeah, shit, disgusting.
How niggas say big breasts are disgusting, bro?
Not big breasts. When it's BBL type shit, that's disgusting. Not a natural breast.
A big ass and big titties, that shit's fucking disgusting.
Well, it's not natural.
You guys disgust me.
Niggas be capping on the BBL hate.
Yeah.
What else, man?
Niggas see them BBLs and bust them down every
Was that
day.
it? What are we on now? Recommend. That was the last thing in sports.
Yeah.
You guys got any recommendations?
I feel like you guys didn't even cover did we cover the championships?
What championships?
I feel like the Heat's lost and we just went act like this shit didn't even happen. No, we just kept
What are you talking
month.
about? What champion?
The week before that, the NBA championship. I feel like
talked about
I feel
it
like
last
we're
week, Nate.
this
Yeah, we
week.
did.
Okay,
Yeah,
we talked about
Even
the
in
Joker. I said
threads,
he
even-
won.
It's
Even
not a
in-
thing. If the Heat didn't win, it's not a thing.
That's what I felt like happened. I was getting text messages as the
The
shit
Heat
was
didn't win,
leading
it's
up.
not a thing.
Everyone
It's
was
like,
like, as soon as the Heat's died,
never.
motherfuckers like that didn't even happen. The next day, people just kept going about their life. I like,
Yeah, what do you think is supposed? What do you think? What's
It's
supposed to
Denver.
happen? What do you
It's
think is supposed to
Denver.
happen?
No one talked about the game
Hey,
was
it's
crazy.
Denver.
They
It
should
wasn't
just-
crazy though. It wasn't
People
nothing
just-
to talk. It wasn't
People just
exciting. It wasn't-
ignored it though.
It
When
was
the
a
championship,
great
who wins the championship matters.
Yeah, they act like
New York,
yeah.
it matters. LA, it matters. Miami,
Yeah.
it matters.
When them
Denver.
boys lost,
I mean,
Yeah.
really, Denver, like.
The parade was pretty crazy though. There's a bunch of memes with the coach. That coach is a wild boy.
Yeah, that nigga wild.
He's sure going at LeBron. Yeah, he kept talking
Yeah,
about
they- They stay trolling the Lakers. Trolling the 7th seed.
talking about he don't want to hear nothing about LeBron anymore. Damn. Yeah, he had a thing out for him.
Nigga, one championship. LeBron got more championships than the whole franchise.
Yeah.
And that was their first.
Exactly.
Yeah. Crazy.
What else you got, Nate, that you think we missed?
I tried going through the thing. There was nothing minor other than, like I said, the wine. We already covered the YNL medley. I'm not seeing nothing crazy. Quando Wando got picked up this past week. Look, they trying to railroad his ass. He got 2 counts of a firearm charge and some other shit, but he can't win. You know, hip hop always hated him because he killed Vaughn. Well, his own boy killed Vaughn.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? PR's not in his favor, but other than that, nothing new. We already said that Tory Lane's case that got pushed back, right? His
Nah, we didn't
sentencing.
talk about it. I don't think it was that important. It's just sentencing got rescheduled.
Yeah, she got pushed back or got rescheduled. I did see this past week there was like some conspiracy or something. I don't know if it's conspiracy. I seen like the thread online on Twitter, them saying that it was Meg's friend that actually shot her or some shit like that. And the defense just didn't believe that would be a viable defense for Tory. So they didn't go with that route. They just went with that it wasn't him. So I think he's trying to appeal on the grounds that it was horrible counsel, some shit like that. And which would be fucking crazy if this is the turnout, because he's automatic. He already got found guilty, so he's gonna get sentenced first. But maybe on the appeal we'll see that, whatever happens. But if it does come down that he got railroaded and he actually didn't shit, so that shit would be crazy. But Meg said that he's done that shot, right? That's what I'm saying. So
That's what she says, but
it would be. I mean, why would she not say that? Maybe she didn't see who shot her. Because I can't see my dog just falsifying a whole different person that shot me than the person that shot me. That's kind of wild.
Well, who's gonna be blamed? You gotta put on the men.
You got to put it on somebody.
I'm getting shot. I'm not gonna put on. I'm putting on the person that shoot me. Why would I blame?
Nah,
why would
that's
I let the
you.
person that
That's
don't
how you
shoot me-
think. But the way
Who's
you're
gonna
shooting
put
right
the
now-
shooting on someone that didn't shoot him, Greg?
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
would
people
put it, I
have.
would put it on. Yeah, actually,
It
no,
happens every day, all the
I'm
time.
agree.
Where you
Yeah,
been?
I agree with Gray on this one.
Where you been?
If
Like,
it's
come
2
on,
people
man.
in this car and my
Come on.
friend accidentally shoots me,
So
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna make the stranger go to jail,
They're sending women to
but
jail.
they're not even
It's
friends. She's not friends with the friends
jail?
anymore.
I'm sending my
Well,
friend to jail.
I'm
They're
sending the
not sending
person
women
that
to jail,
shot me
bro.
to jail. So
I gotta
there's no
send my-
justice for me.
Am I
They're
sending
sending
my
women to jail,
sending my
bro.
friend to jail or am I sending this stranger to jail?
She's not friends with the girl anymore, but that means so I'm supposed
She
to railroad
is.
this guy, and not actually make the person that shot me get any punishment. That shit to me sounds crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
if we're still friends, then it would make sense to me.
we
I
know,
don't remember her and the girl fell
I'm not
out.
sending my friend to jail if I can send somebody else to jail.
well, we already know Megan's a liar, bro.
We're going with that.
Nah, soon as she said she didn't fuck Tory Lanez, I already knew this woman couldn't be trusted.
Yeah.
This bitch is a liar.
Yeah, she be lying.
So it's not strange to see her if that is the case, and she know her friend's the one that shot her to try to pin it on Tory. Especially if it makes her look bad, because apparently it was because they both was fucking him, and Megan was doing it on. Megan was the sneaky link. So, but we talked about this a few times. What else y'all niggas got, man?
Recommendations.
That was it. I think we're done. Y'all can go to our recommendations. I don't know. What do we have for this week? Go ahead and shoot first, sir.
I'm gonna go first since I started watching Idol, that show with I don't even know what streaming service it's on, but the show with Johnny Depp's daughter and The Weeknd.
Oh, that's Johnny Depp's daughter?
Yeah, the blonde girl.
That's HBO Max, I believe, or some shit right there,
yeah. Yeah, it is on Max.
What's your take on that? Some people say The Weeknd can't act. Some people say that he's acting spot on. People just aren't used to people like that. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I think it's probably the second one you just said. Like people aren't used to that kind of acting like this.
Like a creep, like that type of cutthroat.
He's really creepy, but people just not used to that character, I guess, coming from him. But I think it was a pretty good show so far.
It's on his first season, or is it like multiple?
I think it's a one-off. They said he was. I don't know if they said he was so horrible on the cast or whatever. They definitely said they're not renewing it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how they probably couldn't renew. The music on is definitely fire.
They said The Weeknd was like horrible to work with. Maybe it was, sometimes those actors get into their bag. Maybe it was just as horrible as he was a character. Maybe he was
he is kind of like
a jerk, very.
There's he kind of has like his own gang of like sex slaves. I would call them like these people he controls, and he brings other people in, like this girl that he's bringing into him, and he's trying to control her the same way he controls these other people around him, and they listen to everything he says. Anything he tells them to do, they do.
Idol on Max. How are you watching? You watching it on Max, or is it on the Fire Stick?
I think I'm watching it on Max.
Okay. Let me see what I've been watching lately. My wife got me watching another one of these firefighter shows. Because all the Chicago PDs, Chicago PD, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, all those shits are on like their yearly break, where there's none of those shows, like no NCIS, none of that shit is on right now because they're all on break. So she's found this new shit called Station 19, which is fucking horrible.
You guys love all those. Y'all must give Dick Wolf all that money, though. He does all those things, right?
Yeah.
Dick Wolf?
Yeah.
Well, this one is not by Dick Wolf. It's actually by what's the black lady?
Yeah, that's why it's horrible. Dick Wolf.
What's the black lady that did Get Away with Murder? Shonda Rhimes.
Okay.
So it's produced by her, and that shit is horrible, bro. Terrible.
Station 19.
Yeah, Station 19.
Yeah, I've seen it come up, and I knew it was trash just by looking at the cover.
The cover is terrible. Yeah, bro. So that's what my wife got me watching right now. So that's what we've been watching for the past few days. What about you?
I've been watching some FBI too. You know the show FBI?
Yeah.
I've been watching old episodes
There's
of that.
International. There's a whole bunch of them shits.
I don't know if it's international. The one with the Egyptian guy and then the white lady.
Yeah, I think that's the original, just FBI. Because there's FBI, there's FBI Most Wanted, there's FBI International, there's all them shits.
What am I watching?
Nate, you're muted again, bro. Stop muting the mic.
It's the phone fell on the thing. What did I watch this week? I saw the Flash movie this past week.
Was it good?
Yeah, I rock with it. That shit was dope. Sadly, I don't think it's gonna do well at the box office because the main guy, Ezra, whatever his name is, he was being canceled and doing a bunch of crazy shit last year or so and a half. So they were trying to cancel him, but I guess the studio decided to roll out with it anyways. It's fire though. I like the movie. It's a shame that it's not gonna be able to do its numbers, but to me it was dope.
Is that the same? Is that the same guy from the series that was on Netflix?
No, he was the one that was on Justice League.
Yeah. The shit was dope. So that would be my recommendation if folks want to go see that. The Flash was fire, but
What is
I
he
seen the
trying to?
sorry
What
ass
is he being
Transformers.
canceled for, Nate?
Oh, he was doing all sorts of wild shit. He would have been a hot boy all year, for like a year and a half now.
Who?
Ezra, whatever his was it Ezra Miller?
So it's
What's his name?
sexual
Oh
assault.
Yeah.
Sexual
They've been.
assault.
I don't know if it's sexual. I know. I think he was. I think that might have been one of the
I
charges.
think that's. I
It
think
wasn't even a
like
charge.
that.
He was dating a girl, and the mom wanted him that. Even the girl wasn't a minor. The mom was mad that she went on a whole campaign, so he don't have no arrest for sexual charges. But you know how it is. They didn't like the fact that he was unremorseful, or the fact that the girl he was dating, the mom wanted her back, and he was like, the mom had no legal right. I think the girl was either 17 or 18, whatever state, and he's with the girl, and whatever happened. But in between that, I think there's another one. There was a video of him pushing like a fan online. He had a bunch of bad PR about a year, 2 years or so leading up to it. So they've been trying to cancel him. So it's been one of those things, with online people debating and fighting over it because, Amanda Heard, who ended up railroading Johnny Depp and all that shit, lying on him. And people like, y'all keep casting her for Aquawoman and shit like that, no issue. Then you say it should be a two-way street.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, Flash was dope nonetheless. Outside of Ezra's shit on the outside the film.
What you think about them using this whole? Are they overusing this whole multiverse thing now?
And that one they did a great job with it. That's one of the best multiverse using one of the great use for it. That shit was fire. This is one of the best ones. DC really stepped it up. They
brought back the first Batman.
Yeah, the shit was dope. And they explained it how the shit. This one is dope. So that would be my recommendation. Go check out
Flash. I gotta check that out. You should watch the series on Netflix. So I'm definitely
series on Netflix.
Yeah, was it?
What are you talking
Netflix?
about? Oh, maybe they. Oh yeah, maybe they did put it on Netflix, but it was originally made on CW, right?
I'm not sure where it was, but I remember watching it on Netflix
with the tall, skinny dude and the black girl.
Correct.
That looks like Yeah.
What about you, Gray? You got any recommendations?
I ain't got nothing. I ain't been watching nothing. Not this week.
Gray said, go subscribe to the pod. He recommends That's Absurd Podcast.
Always.
All right, folks. You already know what to do. Hit us up at That's Absurd on Instagram. That's Absurd Pod on Twitter. That's Absurd Podcast on Facebook. And you can always drop an email at that'sabsurdpodcast@gmail.com. And also, if you want to leave a voice message to get on the pod, you can always look in the show notes. You will see that voice message button is going to say, this next one, I'm going to get it to say, if you want to leave a voice message, click here. Right now, it just says voice message, and you could just click on it and leave.
Where is that from? You talking about on the iPad on the
Yes, nigga, in the show notes. Where have you been, bro? I said this shit last week, Nate.
I know that, but I don't go back and listen to the pod. I'm saying, how the folks doing it? Is it from inside the app they can do it?
Yeah, you just look through the show notes of the episode, and there's a button, there's a link you could click and just record your voice message.
Dope.
So that's how y'all leave that voice message. And what else we got, fellas? Y'all gonna sign us out? We good? Everything good?
So you don't even have to give them the number no more.
Nah, the number.
Yeah, but I already mastered that number anyway.
Let's hear, sir. You might let Sir have another attempt at it, though. He butchers it every week.
No, if y'all want to go ahead, I'll just go along with y'all.
All right, folks, you already know. If you want to send that text message, you can send that text message at 407-900.
560-76.
Oh, he got it this time. Yeah, he got it this
time.
407-900-6076. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the number.
Let's slide get loose.
And we'll definitely catch y'all next week. We out.